Everyone. Sorry for the delay. In full transparency, it's Wine's fault. However, welcome back to It All Happens on Game Night to the Rings of Inasvine campaign. Hope you guys are all doing well, and welcome back, Eats from last session from disappearing and now coming back.
Yeah, it's definitely good to have you back, man. We've been waiting for this.
Oh
Oh
yeah, it
yeah.
is. It is good to be back. Let's go.
This is gonna be an interesting session considering how we left off the last one,
Bum
and I hope
bum
you all enjoy it.
bum. Would you guys like to go into detail around that? Because given the lack of change of this situation, I still I'm not sure if I want to do a Our Heroes Tonight like radio call. I think you guys should just describe what happened there.
Ooh, hold on. Let me start this off. Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
And there was an earth-shattering kaboom, but we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. You see, it started with the Dragonborn cousins going after Referami, and where Referami went to was where Perry supposedly worked. But
I,
when he got there, he found out there were a bunch of people guarding the place and wouldn't let him in. But because of some very good lying on Referami's part, he was able to get in, find out where Perry was, and apparently found out that where Perry worked for was for a bunch of mercenaries that might have less than good intentions with the ring. And apparently his friend Perry was being tortured. Cut back to the Dragonborn twins, we tracked down where Referami went, and thanks to some aggressive negotiations, we were yes, aggressive negotiations. We were allowed inside of the warehouse where Perry worked, and we also found the secret underground base.
Yeah, they
After a
were pretty
series of events,
aggressive.
which include sorry, you go ahead, Mark.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say they were aggressive. We play hardball. The Zalroses play for keeps. But no, please keep going, Carlos.
So after a series of events where Referami got trapped in a room to try to convince Perry to give up a key that these mercenaries want, and Dragonborn cousins got trapped in an air conditioning unit because they were too busy arguing with each other instead of just taking out a witness. Uh, Stuff happened. We happened to escape, and in the process of us escaping and meeting back up with each other, we used some questionable fuel to blow a hole into the door. But that fuel caused a much bigger explosion than we thought, and it was probably blew up more than the door. So that's where we are right now, surviving an explosion.
Cue the earth-shattering kaboom.
Kaboom! Yeah, I believe I rolled exactly what I needed to not get fried, so that's nice on my acrobatics check,
yeah, no,
which is always good.
exactly what you needed.
Very cool. But yeah, that's it for our heroes tonight or last week tonight, whatever. No, it's a real show.
That's a real show. Let's not get copyright infringed. But Our Heroes Tonight. Uh, Thank you, random reporter, live on the scene of wherever these adventurers are. Uh, Important note, because I don't think it was reminded upon. Perry, not is not a platypus. It is a halfling that is Referami's background character.
My best bud for like ever and ever and ever.
That they didn't know were working for some questionable mercenaries.
And
I mean, I knew he was a rogue. Kind of comes with the territory.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the same thing.
yeah, basically. Uh, and last thing, we all know Spurbod, as you can probably see on the screen. Spurbod has escaped the situation, for better and for worse. However, they are here, so instead of just having them be here, they are going to be making an appearance as as an NPC that made an appearance earlier this campaign.
Uh,
Yep.
nice to meet you all. I am Sergeant Juan. Glad to be part of this session.
Great. Now, if you could please go into the backstage and wait for you to be called out, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Can do.
Thank you.
Can do.
Anyway, we are coming back into the session with Le Explosion. Lights flicker. They don't go off, but they definitely flicker from the immediate damage. As I imagine seeing this door open, Raframi, you and Perry just immediately, upon the dust settling, book it through.
Yes, and I will prepare to cast a spell if I see any of them coming out behind us.
Fair enough. But yeah, you can just immediately. I'm gonna pause the game. If you guys want to move around now, you hear in a very shrill voice, like, "Man, it. I've always wondered how that fuel smelled. Honestly, I thought it'd smell worse."
Question: after that explosion, can we even hear anything?
Uh,
Huh?
I'm going
Yeah,
to. I'm gonna.
yeah, that's a good question.
Uh, we're gonna say there's a slight ringing in your ears. I'm not gonna make you guys go deaf.
Got it. All right.
Because
Fair.
that would be an oof. The only person who would be really at risk of it would have been Carthon, and they succeeded their acrobatics check. So while their
Wow.
tinnitus is the worst, they're not deaf. Tempor.
Nice. I'm glad my eardrums passed the dexterity check.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's fair. Thanks for not making me roll like a con save or something on top of that.
I
So,
would
so
listen.
no
You
worse
you
tinnitus
were
than what Cal already has.
yeah. You already had a really bad situation you had to deal with. I'm not gonna compound that.
Very cool. Anyway, I guess through the smoke we can see, since we have a line of sight, we can see Perry and Referami charge out of there, and Carthon, coughing up smoke, just residual effects from his fire breath, is gonna say, "Hey, you guys are all right. I thought we'd also have to go in there and like kill a bunch of guys holding you hostage.
Oh,
Well, this is convenient."
well, we were being held hostage, but and like looks at Referami and just, man, you big people must really like hanging out with each other.
Is this really the time to be discussing this? You just
Yes.
said you were almost killed, right? Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Smile.
let's discuss your height complex later.
Oh, happily. And just like walks through and like, and as like they go into the stairwell, they stop and just like, hold up. One question. Do you guys have a plan?
Yes, in a sense, yes.
Like they
I'm
look.
gonna look. I'm gonna look around and say, "Look, I don't see anybody here. Perhaps we should talk about it later, just in case." They have like cameras here, so maybe they have like audio equipment too that wasn't blown up and could be listening in on us.
Oh, there's no cameras like pointing down here and no like audio equipment. They didn't invest in that. Referee Army, can you please get in here so I can shut the door? Thank you. Uh,
All right.
Huh?
Well,
Ugh.
in that case,
I
yeah. So there's a bunker in Marmalade that the rest of us went to investigate. It can hold, out of character, how many people can it hold? Like five people,
5 units of people.
5 units of people, and it could hold one, two, three, four. Oh no, we have 6 units of. Okay, technically 7 units of people. Okay, well, let's plan for 5 out of 7 of us.
I
There's also my
Because
dinosaur
I
and
probably
some
work the
recorder
teleportation
lady.
DS.
I
And teleportation DS, that's right. I forgot about that.
uh big man with the wings, I came prepared. And like smiles at
Really?
Referami and like, listen,
Of course you are.
listen, I may have gotten a little bit of a heads up, and I may have secured a passage for at least a few of us. Uh, in the back of this facility, if we can just get to the other end, I have secured at least a small aerial vehicle that could potentially survive flying up to the second ring, or worst case scenario, could make a safe landing in the far quarter. I have the keys, I just need to get to it.
Right, and how big is this facility? How many people are probably going to want to kill us after that?
And
Listen,
how many people can fit on the vehicle, the Zeppelin or whatever this is?
uh, 3 people inside. And,
Okay.
seatbelts for 3 people. Uh, nor- it was designed. We were supposed to take a VIP out of here with that, but like sort of looks at Referami. Would you consider yourself a VIP?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So I sort of took
Given the
Matt.
treatment we were just received.
Yeah, we're very volatile people, especially you guys. Honestly, you guys could be or I'm sorry, MEPs, very explosive personnel. Anyway, don't mind my humor. I'm just really exhausted and bleeding from all my surfaces.
Again, you're suggesting this plan of action, but how many people will we have to fight through? If you notice, 3 out of the 4 of us are kind of on our at death's door.
I'm not sure if you're referring to Carthon in that, but technically Carthon is not bloodied. He is 11 out of 20 hit points.
Yeah,
Only mostly.
listen, if do any of you guys feel confident that you could get through the facility without issue?
Depends
Well,
how many people are in here. They're
Uh,
probably on our way to us right now.
uh,
I mean,
prob
oh, please continue, Perry.
about 7. There's 2 arcanists and 4 more physical personnel, shall we say, and then we have Captain Belly Army.
It sounds like a lot, although some of them might have been killed in the explosion or at least really damaged, but
Oh,
7 on 4 doesn't sound like a good fight.
uh,
Um, that being said, so if this is an airship, is it underground?
yeah, there's a way for it to leave the hangar. I know how to open the hangar.
Would it be possible to open the hangar like from up top? Because if so, this would actually be a lot easier. Like pry that open and then just immediately jump into the airship, start it, and leave. Um, in either case, I feel like I look at these three. I feel like it should be you guys to leave if, big if, we decide to do this. There's 3 of you, and I have Robin to take care of.
There's also
Yeah,
that reporter outside, and I'm pretty sure Referami has other people he wants to try to save.
Yeah, well, if you guys do end up leaving, we got that bunker in Marmalade. There's enough room for me and Rava and that lady and one other person. I'm sorry, I shouldn't keep calling her that lady. Her name is Amara. Amara. That was in character. Anyway, that's just my idea. But if we do want to open it from like top side, I mean, I can fly, so that might be helpful if we're like outside.
Is
Yeah.
there a way to open the hangar from the outside?
Uh, I would need to get to one of the control panels. Uh,
Well, there's a control panel just in the other room. I'm not sure if we could access. I'm not sure if we could interface with the hangar, but Cal and I were using it just a
Well,
couple minutes ago.
well, that's great, but they've already put this entire place in lockdown, probably, and we don't have the key cards to get through.
Au contraire, we do have key cards, right? Me and
Uh,
Cal didn't we find one?
I don't think well, you didn't use the key cards on the door. You pried them open.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
use them, but we have them, right?
I don't
I don't think you guys.
remember us finding
No,
I don't
we
think you
didn't.
guys got key cards.
Maybe okay, I could be remembering incorrectly. Never mind.
Uh, you guys did find one. I don't know if you guys picked it up though. I don't remember that part, but I do remember you guys finding a key card.
I yeah, I
It just
feel
didn't work
like
for the door you tried it on
yeah, I
initially.
think we found a key card. It just didn't work. That's what I recall. I'm not sure if it would work for the hangar or if it was like completely voided. But yeah.
And anyway, I know the code to open up the the hangar door. If you want to fly in, I would be more than happy to hand you the key if you want to get the vehicle out of there.
You know what? Why the hell not? I'm willing to do that. Or should I say why the nine hells not? I'm willing to give that a try if it means saving you guys, my friends. Except, I mean, no offense, Perry. You seem like a nice guy. Is this the first time we've met?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Actually, if you
Yeah,
want to, roll a history check. You're not rolling natural 20, but there is a
Might as well.
small chance given their background.
Okay, cool. I'll give it a try, but I'm not. I at least know who he is since Ref Rami has talked about it before. History. Okay, I don't. If it's net 20, I guess it doesn't even matter. My modifier. Okay, 11. Nope.
Yeah, no, you've never met this man before.
All right.
Uh, I mean, likewise for Calzias, if you wish. Once again, you would have to roll a natural 20.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a try.
All
Sure,
right. Let's
cool.
go. Go for that 20.
Skills, history. Here we go.
Oh, close.
Ooh, close but no cigar.
Uh, you you've at least maybe heard of Perry in the past, but you've never personally seen him. The, yeah, you definitely don't remember an interaction with him. Anyway, Perry is going to like nod and like pulls out their top lip and like looks to Referami and like, you trust these guys, right? Well, okay, you definitely trust them. They haven't stabbed me and they haven't stabbed you.
Yes, I trust them.
Great. And like they pull up their front lip, reach into their mouth, and grab like something, and like as they move it, like you can see the skin underneath like their nose moving around as they pull out a just a single key that honestly in your guys' hands it looks normal. In Perry's mouth, it looks like a tea saucer in their hands. And
Are you still alive?
No
listen,
comment.
I've had to learn how to do a lot of different things in my diving
Wait,
experience.
wait. It looks like a tea saucer.
No,
Is the
no,
tea
I mean like
round?
I mean like a tea saucer and like in the fact that like it could be a tea saucer like in their it takes up their entire hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very big to Perry and hands you the spit covered key, and he looks at you and like, do you know how to drive a car?
Um, I don't know how to drive a car. No, I do know how to drive a dinosaur, as well as out of character. I do have that counts as land vehicle proficiency, and so I know how to like drive a cart and
Yeah,
stuff. So I do know how to drive some vehicles.
yeah, land vehicle proficiency. You definitely know how to drive a car.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Yes, I actually do know how to drive a car. I've never driven one. Are you talking about the thing with like an internal combustion engine? Well, I can't say I ever have, but I think I theoretically know how to do that.
Okay, so you might not know how to drive an air vehicle, but long story short, to at least get it out of the hangar, Perry gives you a very quick explanation on at least how to get it out of the hangar. Once you get into the air, that's a different issue. But I'm not gonna make you roll for like engineering to m- like at least get it out of the hangar once you get it started.
You know what? That's okay. I'll just have to. I mean, I'll have to bring it down to the ground anyway, so I'll just have to figure out how to land it without crashing it, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Perry looks at you and like, yeah. Once you get out the hangar, you're immediately gonna be in the air.
Perry,
yeah,
how
This
no,
much do
I
you weigh?
no, I figured, but then I just have to figure out how to bring it down. So we'll end up on the ground either way. Look, I'm not saying this will be easy. Uh, I'll do my best. All right.
Perry,
Alternatively,
how much do you weigh in all your clothes?
yeah. Actually, I was just thinking of that. Perry's a halfling. Could I just like pick him up and carry him?
You know what? If you are willing and able, I will be happily on your back. Just do you have? Can I? Fuck. I don't want to get shot though.
Yeah, you'll probably have to ditch your armor, otherwise I won't be able to carry you. It's up to
Well,
you.
he's not wearing any armor,
Uh,
but he
Oh,
all
oh,
he,
he's not? Oh, then I feel like I
I
could probably carry him.
I could definitely carry him.
Hold
yeah.
on, I'll check my carry capacity.
Oh no,
Um,
the issue is like Perry is a little bit worried, like just being 1 HP. But yeah, no,
oh yeah, that's true.
they're more than happy to come with you.
Okay.
But then
They could stay behind me.
but then Perry mentions like, wait, you need someone to open up the hangar though from the inside.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you got to do that anyway. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Okay, how about this? How about this? I will see if there's anyone in the hangar. If there's not, then I feel like it's. I feel like it would be okay to come back and get you. If there are people guarding the hangar, then I'll just have to rush inside and, you know, steal the vehicle and close the door before they get to me. So I wouldn't do that in that case. How does that sound?
Say it one more time. Sorry.
Basically, I'm saying that out of character, if there's someone in the hangar or multiple people, I'll just hijack it immediately. But if no one's in the hangar at the moment, then I would probably have time to, after Perry has opened the hangar door, come back, spend a couple minutes coming back and getting him, and then going to the hangar. That's my opinion.
I mean, I'm cool with that if you're willing to take that risk.
Yeah, I'll have to decide when I get up there. We'll see. But yes, I did just check the carry capacity, and I have like 78 pounds of carry capacity, which presumably Perry weighs less than.
Yeah. Perry is more than happy to if you want to take him along, he's more than happy to take you along.
Okay. All
Uh,
right. Sounds like we have a plan.
uh, so then yeah, Perry will nod and like look at the door and just well, we've been talking for a little bit. Are you gonna get going, Carthon? Or actually, out of character,
Yeah.
I don't think you've actually said your names to him.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, my name is Carthon. This is my cousin Kelzias. You know who you are, since Referami has actually talked quite a bit about you,
Oh,
Sergeant.
just I thank you, but I don't think I'm gonna have a rank after this. Uh, and like looks through you, Referami, with a big old smile. You talk about me
Oh yeah,
in a
nothing good, I
Oh yeah, he
promise.
talks about you all the time. He's
uh,
kind of obsessed.
oh
Once again, people are probably coming to find us after all that explosion.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's get out of here. Stairs.
yeah,
Anyway,
and so Carthon, you begin to head out.
got it.
As you head up the stairs and head out of the situation.
Got
Uh,
it. I did actually just have one more question for him, maybe as we're exiting, and that's, wait a second. You said you learned about this ahead of time, and that's why you were prepared. How did you know about this before everyone else?
well, here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you. Maybe we can share it over a drink.
All right, that's actually no, it's not fair, but whatever.
Hey, listen, I don't say this I don't say this lightly. I will get you a drink. I will pay for this drink after all this, my friend.
Okay, all right.
He's serious if he's buying, but we should get going.
Okay, now I'll leave.
I'm I will and with that, you gone. As Perry like looks to you guys and like, all right, so and like sort of like walks up to the door. It's still like unlocked, and he looks at the door and just, I think Cartha might be right. I think there's definitely something on the other end of this.
Is this something you think we should look into?
Listen, if Captain Belliarmy did not already place people in the next room over, I would be very surprised.
I think if we're gonna fight them, we should probably, get into a much more advantageous position.
I agree.
Maybe lure them into a bottleneck so they can't just all surround us.
Can't you guys just leave? Why do you have to fight these people?
They have to get to the panel to open up the hangar.
Oh, it's okay. They still have to go through enemies to do that. Okay, I thought there might have been another one outside. Never mind.
But yeah,
Right. If there are gonna be people out there, who do you think he'll send out first? If not all of them at once.
easily a very detachment. I don't think. I think Belly Army is not going to put all their eggs in one basket. There's probably a small detachment on the other side, and at least spreading out the rest of their men throughout for scouting. And once they can't find me, they're probably going to panic.
The only thing I can think of is we can tell them that there is a way out of here. They don't need to fight for any of this. They can just go and get out of here. The real question is whether or not they'd believe us, though.
I'm not sure.
And I think we
Even if
know
they
the answer
believe
to
us, the
that
question
question.
is, would they actually go for it? Because they believe us, if they believe us about a different way out, doesn't mean they'll actually listen.
That's what I'm saying. All right. Well, don't think there's really any choice other than to do it.
Yep.
Gonna suck. Out of character. How
Yeah.
does Farami look again?
I am bloodied. I am at almost a third. I'm 6 out of 16.
Ugh.
And also, I don't have any more spell slots. That's all I got. Cantrips.
Okay.
Perry has my weapon.
Don't worry, I'm going to use it well.
You better.
Okay. After the explosion, they should be pretty spooked as is, right?
Listen, you think you would have been a little bit spooked?
I worked in the mines. Any explosion is a cause of concern. But here's what I'm thinking. We may hopefully trick them that we're about to throw another explosives at them. Most like, though we're not, it's probably just gonna be a lit torch or something. And when they're distracted, you try to get the jump on them.
Sure, man.
All right.
Uh, looks at Referami. Do you have a torch?
Yeah. Fish a torch out of my bag.
Just light it up.
Hmm.
Like, it just has the mace out, as well as, like, the shield of faith still floating around them.
Um, quick question. I do have alchemist supplies. Would I be able to throw a little something together in like a minute or two to kind of make this torch a little more believable as an explosive, like make it a little sparklier, maybe?
Uh, sure. Make a quick alchemist supplies check.
Oops.
Uh,
That would be intelligence check.
yeah. Roll straight intelligence, and I think you do have a speciality.
Okay,
And
chemistry, I do.
yeah, chemistry. Yeah. Roll with an expertise die.
Oh,
Yeah. Uh, maybe. Maybe this will work.
yeah, I can't find the stuff I really need. I might have lost it in one of our scuffles. This will just have to do.
All right.
All right.
You throw the torch, and hopefully they look at it, and I rush in. We start this.
Um, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy as we throw the torch in,
Got it.
and I'm gonna yell, booming voice, "Fire in the hole!" And then I'm gonna cause the flames of the torch to like flicker and turn a little more like reddish, a little angrier as it goes flying in, and when it hits, I will do a harmless tremor to the ground.
Uh, all right. So I'm assuming you're like taking cover like around the doorway, like right here, correct?
Yes.
Cool. Then like as like you there's enough to take cover. You open the door, fire in the hole. Make a wisdom check because this is probably deception with wisdom, using thaumaturgy to your advantage.
Would I be able to use performance since I'm skilled in performance?
No. It would
No.
require seeing
Okay.
more of you. I think this is just you're using mainly just your voice. So this would just have to be deception
Okay. I said deception
with wisdom.
with wisdom. All right, 15.
Cool. You hear some scuttles. Do you guys wish to rush in at this point?
Might as well.
Cool. I'm going to say, seeing the explosion, the people who are in the inside, they immediately use their reactions to take a back. They back. I think they back up like towards the exits. Actually, just gonna make a quick D2 roll to see which way the yeah, the mage goes this way and completely separates. I would like you guys to please roll initiative.
Eight.
Okay.
Uh,
Any particular skill for this as we're charging in?
If you want to make an argument.
Um, After what we just did, busting the door down, rushing in, seeing them do that, would I be able to use sensing motives, my insight?
Uh, no.
No.
I don't think I would accept that.
Fair enough.
I would maybe allow deception, but I think there wasn't really a lot of insight in this plan.
Fair enough. That's just the best skill I could think of that would possibly apply.
Oh, and then we have Perry, who also needs to roll initiative.
Can Captain One be here, both so that Eats can do something and that
Oh,
so that there's more of a chance that these guys don't die?
I'm gonna be very honest. I was very focused in this. Is there?
Did you also forgot that Sergeant One should be here?
Do you guys mind if we head back to this in a second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could leave this on the cliffhanger to go to B plot.
Let's do the cutaway.
Yeah, we are gonna do a cutaway, baby. Definitely was ready for this. I promise you.
Zeiss, what are you doing here?
They die.
In this scene. There we go.
They immediately die. So,
So
Poke the head up.
so, as you are heading out, Sergeant One, you have seen a massive explosion. Or, I'm sorry, not seen, you feel it, and there's a very massive concern. Why are you concerned?
the fucking sky is the sky is falling, and there's these shadow citizens who are looting and rioting, and now I have to deal with this. God.
They don't pay you enough for this.
They
And then you see a dead body. Don't worry, chat.
Wait, I thought we said
Damn.
that.
Yeah, I think
they
the guys
all
are just
live.
unconscious.
No, they're dead.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
all right.
That's unfortunate.
Could I go over and make an investigation check? Find out like what killed them, and if there's any like immediate danger,
Uh,
still.
you can make an investigation or medicine check. Though, yeah, I could definitely see an investigation check working here.
Investigation, let's go. Investigation, let's not go. That's bad.
They have been shot, and the bolt is gone. So that's slight concern.
Interesting.
I didn't accidentally kill somebody else.
The door.
All right.
The door is. You want to check the door?
I think I'm gonna check the door next.
The door is unlocked. Because I don't believe anybody relocked it.
I don't think we did.
And as
Wait, did we unlock the front door?
Oh, we pried it open because you locked it.
Yep.
Oh, you guys tried to go through the front door. I know.
No, we ended up,
Yeah.
going through a different door. I think we retroactively unbarred it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we did.
And as you run out or run through, you see a winged dragonborn rushing out.
Wait, one? Is that you?
Carthon?
Yeah, okay, good. You remember me. We met a couple hours ago. You were fighting off some insane guards. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
and you were
Sorry.
the one, and you were the one with the big fuck off dinosaur, right?
Yeah. She's
Kind of hard to
actually
forget.
yeah. Okay, she's just outside. Look, there's not a lot of time to explain. I'm still alive. My friends are mostly still alive. It's all going to hell, as you know. Uh, Look, I trust you since you're a really nice guy. When we met, I'm sure you haven't gone insane yet. Look, my friends and cousin, well, my one friend and cousin and my friend's friend are downstairs fighting off some like insane pirates that kidnapped my friend and my friend's friend. Said friend's name is Perry. You're a sergeant, he's a sergeant. I don't know if you're in the same military because out of character I forget the structure of this government, but you might know him.
You definitely do not know a Sergeant Ravenlade. Or Sergeant Perry, for that matter.
Can't say it rings a bell. You said they're downstairs?
Yeah, they're downstairs getting ready to fight now. I want to emphasize that we're definitely the good guys. These guys had kidnapped and tortured Perry and my friend Reframi for information. They have the key to an airship. I am going that at least some people can use to escape. I am going to go and fly up to the hangar that it's at once they get to the control panel to open it, drive it out of here, and that way at least a few of them can get out. Out of character, I'm not going to mention quite yet that we have a way off, but another way off in the form of the bunker. But that's not relevant right now. Let's get the airship out here first. Look, I'm
Oh,
sure you're very busy with stuff, but we would be all forever in your debt if you could go out there and help them, and then I'd be in your debt too.
That sounds like the best goddamn plan I've heard all day. All right, you go get that. You go get that airship. I'll help your friends.
All right, great. The staircase is right there. I point to the I think secret bookshelf that was holding the staircase. He could probably see it, but just in case.
Uh, I mean, did you close it back up behind you?
No, so again, he could
Yeah.
probably see it, but yeah.
Yeah, a you can definitely see an entrance of some sort.
All right, great. I'm gonna run out of the building.
All right, you run on out, and Sergeant One, you head on in.
All right.
As we get back to the Unterman warehouse underground, back in action. As you hear get down. The rest of you
um,
guys, I'm sorry. What?
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just gonna say, since I gave Perry my weapon, I would have a torch out as just a mace, basically, or a club. I mean,
Got it.
just some kind of a weapon to have handy.
Gotcha. But yeah, as you hear a somewhat familiar voice yell out, you head down the stairs and you see Calzias, Referami, some of the heroes who've been stepping up, and Referami throws a torch into the other room. Please roll initiative as you guys have a quick conversation about as you guys see each other for the first time in a few hours.
All right.
All right. Let's do this. First guy. They are out of position now, but seeing that there's not an explosion, they are going to yell out, you fucking uh, 5, 15, 20, 30, and they're going to have their scimitar out and ready to slash at. Just ready to slash. Next, Sergeant 1.
All right, I think I'm gonna come down here, and I'm going to go ahead. Hang
Tired?
on. There we go. Oh, actually. Oh, wait, hang on. It's hard to make out the. Okay, actually, I guess here. And I'm going to target this guy. I'm going to set my. I'm going to set my pike into formation and make an attack.
Got it.
Get him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
10 damage.
that is a big ol' hit.
Let's go.
Just slashing at this guy, and he screams like, What are you doing? Aren't you? What the hell are you doing here?" Like looking at you and looking at you as an officer, not necessarily part of the military, but of like the local constabulary. Just
My job, far as I'm concerned.
they seem a little bit uncomfortable, but continuing on. Is that your turn? One.
That'll be my turn.
Cool. Uh, uh, Perry. Seeing this guy already here, they are going to come on over to you, Calzias, and like, you got something I can throw?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. I'm not really, like looks to you one, like, you got something I can throw?
Something you can throw?
Yeah.
Not really, but if you're looking for range, you can borrow my bow.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Honestly, because they don't really have any ranged options and they do not want to approach.
Yeah.
They are just gonna take a
Just-
stick right there. Honestly,
Yeah.
they're a little
Just
bit.
stay back, Perry.
They're a little bit grumpy about it.
Fair.
Next, Referami.
Yeah. You guys don't have to fight. The teleportation dais is functional. We fixed it. You can all get out of here. We don't have to do this.
At a fairly high DC, please roll persuasion.
Persuasion. 13.
Yeah, that's not good enough. They look at you with clear suspicion, and they do not seem to be budging. That is your action. Actually, wait, no, you're proficient in persuasion.
Persuasion, no. Performance, yes.
Got it. Then yeah, no. Then yeah, that's definitely your action.
I would not have used that for my action. Okay.
If you
Then-
if you actually wanted to like make a difference, it would definitely require a check.
Yeah.
And it definitely would have
Understandable.
been an action.
Um, I'm just gonna look him in the eyes, just kind of like he obviously doesn't believe me, and I'm just gonna be frustrated and just kind of sigh a bit,
Uh,
and I will hold. Well, actually, I can't. That's my action. So yeah,
would you like to
that'll
scoop?
be it.
Would you like to scoop back so that Calzaius can move past you? Because you're taking you and one are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
Calzaius,
kind of shake my head a little bit and just kind of step back a bit.
all right. Calzaius, your go.
Yeah, since this is the dude I could see, I'm gonna go ahead and attack them. Moving. I can't move diagonally, so I'll just have to do that. And yeah, attacking them with the uh.
First of all, they are gonna
How do you
they readied an action to stab. They're gonna stab you first. That is a miss. Keep on going.
how do you target with this again?
So put your
You hover over the icon and you press T.
Yeah. Or you
You
can double
should
click on them.
true.
Uh, Double clicking just brings up my character sheet. I don't see
Oh,
a T.
you double click on the token that you're targeting,
yeah, and then you press T while it's over it, like on your
or you can
keyboard.
hover it and hit T on your
Got
keyboard
it.
to
I
target.
see a target reticle now.
Yeah. And then you just click the icon on the left to use whatever it is that you're using.
Okay. Uh,
If you're swinging a sword, then you click on the icon on the left of the sword. It'll turn into a
I
little
don't
D20.
see any sword. I'm using my
Or
my maul.
Yeah. So
yeah, your
so so
weapon, whatever
so
your
so
weapon is.
target them first, and then do a roll with your weapon. Like go to your character sheet and then roll with your weapon that you're using to
Okay,
attack. Once you've
Yeah.
targeted them,
got it. All right.
that is a miss.
All right. That's my action.
Anything else?
Not using my bonus action yet. I don't. Not. Yeah, that's my action. I have a bonus action, but I'm not gonna use it just yet.
Gotcha. All right. After that, the mage is gonna go, and the mage, seeing this, uh, yeah, seeing all this, they are gonna cast a magic missile. Gonna do a quick 1d2 because yeah, Sergeant 1, you're being hit with 2 missiles.
All right.
So hold up. Did each of those rolls already add the +1?
Yes.
Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Each
definitely.
yeah, each of those are adding the +1.
Got it. Cal, you take 4 points of damage. Sergeant 1, you take 7. I'll let you guys take care of that yourselves.
got it.
As
All right.
3 bolts of magic come out of their hands and hits all you guys. It hits both of you guys. Uh, after, and I think they're going to take the coward's position and stay at the doorway, like right here. After that, top of the turn order. This guy a little bit mad. They're unfortunately they're gonna go for you one because you are dealing the damage here. That is a miss. I hope.
Yep, that is in fact a miss.
Yeah, you're able to completely let the scimitar clash against your chain with no effect. Thank God. And that's the turn. One.
All right, I'm going to drop the pike and pull out my short sword, and I'm going to make an attack with that.
Go for it.
16.
Yeah, I that definitely hits. They are down. As you stab them and like look at you and like, fuck you. Uh, I do need to ask. This is a decision you're gonna make right now about this NPC that I made as a out of nowhere. Is one a corrupt guard, or at least engaged in slight corruption, or is this guy uncorruptible? This is a you decision right now, Eats.
I'm I don't necessarily want to say uncorruptible, but I definitely think that he's not at the moment at least.
Yeah, or
He's not he's still about that like serve the people life.
got it. They he says, "Didn't your captain tell you to leave this area alone?" As they fall to the ground. And I'm gonna say, you have been told, like this is not your beat. Uh, you've never been told not to be around here, but this is definitely not your beat.
Interesting.
Oh, that sounds concerning.
Continue. It's your turn.
My turn. I just went.
I know you used your
You have
action.
movement.
You have movement and bonus action.
Oh, yeah, I might as well move up here. Or actually,
All right.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay there.
All right. Cool. After that, Perry. I just realized I don't think this guy ever took their turn, so we're gonna have this guy go next. I apologize. This guy's gonna go up and stab you.
Hey,
Uh,
save me the trouble having to go to them.
yep. I've completely forgot about their turn, so they're gonna stab you now.
Air.
That is going to be a hit, dealing a solid 3 points of damage,
Got it.
and that's their turn. Uh, Perry, seeing this, is going to go around. Seeing that this guard is not ready in action, they look at you, Raph, and they give you a nod and a smile and walk around because they have 30 feet of movement, and they are going to bring the hammer down.
Perry, damn it. Oh,
Not one, baby, but guess what? They be a
Halfling?
halfling.
yep.
Yes. Let's go. Another nat one.
I believe that is still a
Oh,
miss, but still. Uh, Perry, the man, the myth, can dream. And that's their turn because they don't. They do not have access to the disengage action because they're not a rogue. Anyway, Referami.
Perry, damn it. I'm gonna run around here and basically just provide a cover for him from the mage.
Hey, I think I. Fuck. I was really ready for the one liner.
You always are. Um, and I'm gonna plead with the guy next to us, like, please stop. Just we can all get out of this. I'm not gonna use an action. I'm just saying that, hoping that they will listen, given the situation that they're in right now.
Uh. Alright, you say that, but if that's not your action, I'm not gonna make you roll. Keep on going.
Yeah, bonus action at most, but not my action. And then I am going to cast Sacred Flame on the mage.
Alright. Alright, they're gonna make a dexterity save. That is a natural 20.
Of course. Rat bastard.
Alright. This guy. Uh. Honestly, this guy's surrounded, and honestly, their focus is a little bit more on the fact that one and Calzias killed their friend, and would be a little bit more concerned about that, even with Perry and you. That is going to be a 15 to hit Calzias. 4 points of damage. And then the apprentice mage is going to look at you, Referami, and seeing you as a threat. He's going to cast a firebolt. Uh, that is 4 points of damage.
That barely hits by 6. And I'm down. Oh, actually, no. It's half damage. Never mind. Ha!
Yeah.
I'm still alive, baby.
Wait. Why is it half damage?
Because of my what is it? The is it light? My circle of protection elements.
Ayo. And don't worry.
Whoops.
The damage was already halved like through the app, so it was already at half as I already applied the damage. So hell yeah. Uh, so yeah,
Yeah.
thank God.
So I'm resistant to fire and lightning right now.
Congratulations, you made a good call.
I figured fire was a good option, given what we were dealing with. End of the world and stuff on fire and looting.
Yeah, this is not probably what you
Yeah,
expected. One, go
not
for
exactly.
one, go for it. Your go, one. If your talking
All
needs,
right.
we cannot hear you.
Oh, sorry. All right. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I can't get close enough. I'm gonna go ahead, go over here, switch my target over to this guy, and make another short sword attack.
Go for it. Dazimus.
Damn. All right, that'll be my turn.
Got it. Perry is gonna go
It,
again.
I think when he came up to swing for that, I would shout out as part of my free interaction. Uh, don't kill them.
Sir, yes, sir. Miss. And
Feel free to knock them unconscious, but don't kill them.
Perry's gonna look at you like, man, you gave me did you weigh this improperly?
It's waited for my swing, not yours. Deal with it.
Jeez. Next time I'm gonna have to get you a dagger just in case you run into me again during a mission.
I
Just
normally have some.
yeah, and are they toothpicks?
For me, yeah.
Yeah. Your turn.
All right.
Whose turn?
My turn. Um, let's see. Actually, I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do a celestial burst.
Got it.
Hey,
Because it is ranged, it is at disadvantage. Also, who are you attacking?
14, the mage.
Uh, their AC is 13, so that still hits. Bammo. Hits him right in the face.
Stop it! Why are you being idiots? And that'll end my turn.
Speaking of being an idiot, you killed and this guy is just going to caged animal scream. That is going to be a 14 to hit one. And yeah, as the mage gets hit in the face, they are going to target you one more time, Referami, with the seeing that you're critical. They're going to send one more firebolt your way.
Wait, was my turn skipped?
I think it was. You are not in initiative order for some reason.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10 on initiative.
But you are somehow not in initiative. Can you please?
You're missing from the tracker entirely.
Yeah. Uh. Yeah, I don't know what happened. But you're
Should I roll
back.
initiative again then, so it's there?
Yeah. Let me just. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Cal, just take your turn now.
Right. I'm gonna bonus action catch your breath to regain some hit points. Da, 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 da. That will be a 1d6 plus proficiency plus constitution. So let's see what I roll. That will be 9 hit points.
Please make sure you target yourself because you are targeting the pirate.
God. I will get used to this eventually, but giving myself 9 hit points. So I was bloodied, now I'm not. And I will be
Oh
targeting
yeah.
the pirate with my good old big ass hammer.
All right, go for it. Where did you get catch your breath?
Oh, that was one of the combat maneuvers from being a berserker.
Got it. Okay.
And what I rolled to hit was a 16.
Yep. It already says if it hits or not. So yeah, you deal the 9 points of damage
9 bludgeoning damage.
as this dude just yells, "Captain Belliarmy, they're coming through the front! They're coming through the front!" Just yelling as loudly as they can.
Are they like just yelling into the air or yelling into like some
They
intercom they have?
they are just absolutely yelling.
Lovely.
Anyway, the mage already rolled to hit Referami with a firebolt and they missed. They gonna run. They're not really about this life.
Probably a good call on their part.
Sergeant 1.
All right. Uh, yeah, Sergeant One is a simple man. We smacking again.
Yeah, you stab this man to subdue him. I imagine both people you stabbed was non-lethal.
I would not be going for lethal.
Cool. All right. As you do a McStabberson. Yeah, these guys are down and the mage is running. Combat is over. And immediately Perry's like, this is not my finest work, and honestly, I'm not in the mood for jokes anymore.
That was a cool
Okay,
fight.
that's 2 down. How many more are there besides that mage that just ran off?
I mean, 3 others plus the captain. But if we want to get the hangar door open, holy shit, who opened these doors?
I did. Let's go. We don't have a lot of time.
Fair enough. And just holy fuck.
And you, I say, while I'm looking at Juan, what the hell did he mean your captain say stay away from here?
I couldn't tell you. Best I can tell, all he was saying was that this isn't my beat, but can't be as simple as something like that.
It never is.
Okay, so chances are the guard of this town are working with whoever these guys are. That's just lovely.
Wouldn't be the first time something like that's come up.
Fine, we'll deal with that later. Harry, is this a console you have to work with?
Yeah, actually, this is exactly what I have to work with. However, I imagine someone is going to try to close the door. Do you guys think you can keep an eyes on me? Make sure I don't get fucking shot or stabbed.
Or
All right.
I'll place myself between him and the door.
I'm already at that door.
Yeah, I know. I'm providing cover specifically for him because he's at one, and I'm big guy.
Fair. I'll cover the back.
I will tuck the torch into my belt, keep it handy as a improvised club, and I'll pull out my bow, and I'll knock an arrow, prepare to shoot any hostiles that come in.
Got it. As
I'm just prepared to start swinging this maul at anybody.
as you guys, as Perry like begins to like press the buttons and like eventually the window comes up like open hangar. Are you sure? Are you really sure? And like Perry just rolls her eyes. And they begin and as they press the button a third time, Carthon,
Yes.
you are like heading out of the warehouse. There is like a little like opening like going down, like nearby, like going down some stairs into like another layer below the warehouse. And you get to a point where like there is like actually like a drop off, like a hole that cuts through the ring, like the next like sorry, the next thing down. It's like I'm sorry. Once you get to like the first subterranean level, there's a hole that leads completely down through the ring. If that makes
Um,
sense.
okay, a couple things. First of all, so I'm not going up. So the airship is parked on the bottom side of the ring. Is that correct?
Uh, it seems like there's an area for it to like drop through.
Okay. Is that the way I'm supposed to go?
Would you like to quickly fly down there and back up to see if that is?
How thick is the ring?
Very thick.
I don't think I can get all the way down there then, since only have 90 feet of movement before I need to land, unless there are like copious ledges on the way down.
I mean, like you could like I mean, in theory, you could like grab onto certain parts and rest your wings if you wish to like.
Okay. Can I make an insight check to see if this is the way I'm supposed to go? Okay, a better question is this like a man-made hole, or was like there like a huge
Man-made,
explosion? Okay.
definitely man-made. Uh,
I'll
it
still make an insight check to see if this is the way I should go,
fair enough.
because I feel like Perry would have mentioned this if it were.
Fair enough.
All right, 14.
It looks a little bit like. Honestly, this immediately gives you bad vibes because this looks like a trash chute. Like a place for the local businesses to just throw their things down the ring into the far quarter.
God.
I see. That's why there's so much garbage. Um,
Uh,
all right.
however, you look at this and it does look wider than what you would expect, and like while you don't expect like a large airship to be able to like go through, you can definitely think like okay, like a small like personal vehicle of like three people could definitely like fly up through this passage and down this passage with enough practice.
Okay, well, this is Carthon's already done a lot of crazy stuff during this journey, but jumping down a hole with like a 1,000 foot, or like not a 1,000 foot, like a 1,000 mile drop, or however far it is, at least several dozen miles, is probably the craziest yet. But it's to save the people he cares about, so we're going down. I am stopping at all of the places I can, but only for one round at a time, since that's all I need to recuperate.
I'm just imagining that one sequence of the Final Fantasy VII remake where they're under the plate of Midgard, just and basically just on a bunch of catwalks, and there's nothing but open air under them.
Oh, as a Dead Space fan, I'm more imagining the part of Dead Space 2 where Isaac has to like jump from the solar array back to the sprawl. I don't know if you guys have played Dead Space 2, but that is an awesome action scene. It's like falling like multiple miles with jetpacks and dodging like space junk. Anyway,
Got it.
See,
Uh,
as an enshrouded player, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
as, as you jump down and begin to flap your wings, it's it's quite obvious after you like descend about like 20 feet, there is a hangar opening.
oh, that's convenient.
Like it's covered up by like the fact that like it's a cliffside, and it does appear to be angled along like the opening to be like hidden away from sight, but it's not covered because
Okay,
you know who would be insane enough to jump down here?
Well, I mean, is there like a ladder or something or a
No,
staircase?
I mean like
Oh, well,
but
I guess you'd have to jump then.
however, that is only your first turn of flight.
Got it. Oh, I guess it's not actually, since most people would be accessing it from inside. I mean,
Yeah, no.
if
Get without wings, this would be a death sentence.
got it. I mean, I guess you could repel, but it still sounds like a terrible idea. Okay. Anyway, so I mean, I guess I'll just go back up and wait because, if they haven't opened the hangar yet, then, that's what I'm waiting here for. Now that I've found it, I guess I'll just, fly back up and look. Actually, before that, I'm gonna spend one round just like trying to open it, just in case Perry was like, hyping up how strong this is. Maybe it's weak enough that I can just pry it open. I doubt it, but maybe.
Uh, I'm gonna be real with you, Carthon. This is like the doors were cheaper. This is like these are doors that are wider than like three Ravas.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like this,
Probably not gonna get up.
like it's probably designed. Yeah, it's thick.
All right.
You would have to roll a natural like multiple natural 20s without proper equipment.
Okay. In that case, I'll just fly back up and land in a spot where I can like see the door and wait for it to open.
Well,
Um,
it's a little bit hard to watch it open, but I'm just going to be honest with you. After about 45 seconds, you begin to hear some whirring from below you, from like where that from down the hole.
got it. All right. Well then, I'm gonna get ready to take off, but I will have my longbow ready just in case somebody happens to be right there. I can like shoot him and not have to spend a turn getting a weapon out.
Fair enough. And as you FBI open up into this area, you come into a hangar. As we go down to the bottom of this map,
Oh, let's see the map.
uh, do you see everything, Carthon?
No. I see the square where my character is supposed to be. Otherwise, I mostly just see blackness. But I do see at the
D-
top of the map the, battle map where Calzias and the rest are.
uh, if you go to the bottom, can you see the bottom room?
No, I cannot. Hold on, I'll click on my character. No, I see the square where my character is supposed to be. It says Carthon when I hover over it, but I don't see the token, and I don't see any room. What about the rest of you guys?
I don't see where your character is. I just see the rooms you've already seen before and where our characters are.
Somehow your vision was not enabled.
Oh, now I can see it. All right,
I don't
cool.
know what.
Interesting.
Jesus, why does that keep on happening? Anyway,
What is this? An airship for ants? It's like the size of me.
it's a personal vehicle and it's a free image. Okay, be quiet.
Got it.
Uh,
All right. Well, the
so
image it looks to be the size of like a city,
Touche.
but whatever.
but it is small because personal airship and I don't have the funds to buy.
Fair. Okay,
Anyway,
that's fine.
you FBI open up into the hangar and see that there's a guy who is just like standing, like probably honestly like right next to the airship, probably just leaning on it. Or I'm sorry, not the airship, an aerial vehicle. And like as soon as like they look at the hangar door and see you fly in, and they just quietly say, "Oh fuck." Please roll initiative.
Okay. All right.
Or the hangar, they
Um.
said. It'll be an easy job, they said. In
Yeah.
tones of frickin' dragon.
All right. 12.
There's no way anybody be coming from that direction. It's just open air to the next ring.
Yeah, you definitely go first.
All right. Cool. What do I want to do? Do I want to attack this guy or? I mean, at this point, I already know these guys are hostile, but I'd still feel bad about killing these guys. But whatever. Carthon's not as much of a goody two shoes as my other character. He has killed people before. All right. I guess I will shoot him with an arrow, which I'm glad I had that prepared since I don't really want to get close to him. Actually, what weapons does this guy have?
They seem to
Does he
have
have a
a
ranged weapon?
they have like a light crossbow and a scimitar ready to go. So they do have ranged options that they can pull out.
Got it. I'm still airborne, but I would like to land. And then I'm also gonna back up like 5 feet to like. I realize this is the edge of the cliff, but I wanna be able to jump out if I need to. And then I'm gonna shoot him. I'm going to target him. I remembered to do that this time. And let's see, weapon attacks, longbow. Okay. I don't think I'd have an
Beautiful.
advantage on this or anything. 19 to hit, 6 piercing damage.
Yep, you hit him and he's immediately brought down to bloodied.
Oh, convenient. All right. Yeah, I guess that's my turn. Um, Actually, you know what? I don't want to be hit. This is gonna be cheesy as hell. I'm gonna jump out and spend the rest of my turn like just float like flying slightly below the door so he can't hit me, and then on my next turn I'll pop back up and shoot him again. I realized he could get in the airship, but he could do that no matter what because I can't reach him in time, so it's not
Get
really a
a Gopher
factor.
bot at him.
Yeah. Also, it doesn't have the. I don't think he has the key to the airship anyway.
Yeah, you do.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do what I just described, so I have full cover, I guess.
Cool. They're gonna back up. You can't see them. What do
Because
you
they're
do?
behind the air.
What do you do on your next turn? As you hear
Well,
yelling from inside, Captain, they're opening the hangar.
okay, great.
Captain.
Okay, well, I'm going to. I can see that he has full cover from this position, but I can, just move
As soon as
like.
you poke your head up, they're gonna shoot at you.
Oh, they had a prepared action. Oh, well, that was smart of them. Okay. Yeah, that hits. Unfortunately. Oh, I am down to 3 hit points, but I'm still alive.
'Cause you're still standing.
Okay, well, I really need this to. I really need to hit this time. Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's still your turn. However, this dude now has like three-fourths cover. Now that they've
Oh,
gotten behind the airship.
really? I think from this angle, it looks like I can see him.
Okay, half cover.
Okay, technically, I can move like 10 more feet, so I'm risking it all
Uh,
here.
you actually reminder. The diagonal is 5'10", 5'10".
Oh, okay.
So you can only.
All right. Well, I guess I'll have to do
I mean, go
that
straight
then.
up. That would give
You know what?
you,
No,
movement.
no. I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him. Let's see what we get. Now 10 to hit. All right. Well, I'm going to drop prone in that case, so he has disadvantage on ranged attacks. This is my only hope.
All right. Good move. Let's see
Good
if it.
play. Good play.
Let's see if this pans out, Cotton. 15 for a miss.
Oh, thank God. All right. Yay, armor class 17. I am very glad I decided to do that. Okay. Uh, Now I'm going to move further up. Yeah, that's 20 feet. Now do I have like a full sight of this guy?
Uh, I don't think he was ready to miss. I think, yeah, you definitely have full sight. They're going to get into better cover, though, next turn.
All right. Well, hopefully I kill this guy so that doesn't happen. Um, okay. Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit.
Okay. Is that
It says on the chat if it misses or not.
really? I don't see that. Okay.
If you go
Well,
down to the bottom.
I don't see that, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that
Okay,
only
that's
shows
my
up for
turn.
DM.
I drop prone again.
All right. This guy is going to take better cover. 13 to hit. That is a
Okay.
miss.
Yeah, that misses. Um, how much cover does this guy have this time? And am I able to? Okay, if I go into the air, if I pop 15 feet into the air, assuming the hangar is that high, can I hit him?
Then you would be able to essentially still only have half. He would only have half cover. Yeah, but then you would not be able to go prone.
I
So
couldn't really because I have 15 feet of movement, so I could. Oh yeah, yeah. It takes 15 feet of movement to stand up. Okay, or rather half your movement speed. Okay. Would he have full cover without it, or
yeah,
just
3/4.
3/4? Okay. All right. I guess I have to shoot him with 3/4 cover
Got it.
and hope I could just get a good roll. Nope, that is not a good roll. 14.
It's still a hit,
Oh, it's still a hit. Oh wow.
Yay!
and
5 damage.
dude is at 1 HP.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. I drop prone again. Say you should probably run.
Okay. All right. Dude is going to just keep like with 2 arrows. They're gonna keep on going. 14 to hit. They're just continue. They're just continuing to yell out for Belly Army.
All right, well, I'm gonna roll to kill him then. Oh yeah, I gotta keep track of my arrows. Unless, oh no, hey, this does it for me. I have 15 arrows. I'm fine on arrows.
Got it.
Okay, all
Ayo.
right, well that definitely hits.
And dude is dying.
All right. Okay, cool. In that case, using my movement, I think I can get over to him. I assume we're out of turn order, right?
Nope.
We're still in turn order. Okay.
Yep.
Uh, well then I am going to use 15 feet of movement to get closer.
All right.
And it's my turn then.
Got it. Uh, and as you are going up, you see a small
Ugh.
individual come through. as you see a small man with a gun
Oh, okay.
run through and just quiet. You hear him say, "Holy shit! What the fuck are you doing?" And that's their turn because they had to dash over here.
Who rolled the to hit me?
Nobody. It was initiative.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Well, in that case, I am going to use all my movement to dash. So I'm using 60 feet of movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh, wow, only 45 feet. Okay, so I'm at the airship now.
Yeah, I'm willing to say like bonus action, open it up.
Open the airship. Okay, thank God. I use the airship, or I use the key to open the airship. I get inside the airship. Presumably, this means I have full cover. That's my
You
turn.
definitely have full cover. I mean, like, at least like the glass between you and Belly Army. However,
Okay. Oh,
however,
that's belly army. Okay. Oh, you know what? Okay. I'm still gonna want to cover all my bases. I'm still gonna drop prone in case he tries to shoot me through the glass, since I don't really have to do any moving. And now that I'm in the airship.
so question: are you like ducking into like the back seats, or are you gonna go into the driver's seat? Because you can't really go prone in the driver's seat.
Oh, I see. Um, I guess I'll be in the. I guess I'll be in the back seat since on my next turn I can just use all my movement to get in the front seat and then like I don't have to use movement to like pilot the airship, do I? That would be like an action.
Sorry, what?
Would I have to use my movement to actually pilot the airship, or would that be an action and it moves a set amount of distance?
You need to turn this thing on first.
Okay, yeah, but that would be like an action, right?
Uh, Definitely at least a bonus action for you, given that you're proficient in land vehicles.
Got it. Okay. What I'm saying is that yes, I would like to go prone in the back seat since I should be able to use all my 30 feet of movement just to, get out of the back seat and get into the front seat. Since this is pretty small, I imagine there's like no more than like 5 or 10 feet between the seats, right?
Say that one more time.
How
Sorry.
much distance is there between the back seat and the front seat?
About 5 feet.
Okay, then yes, I would be able to use all my movement to go prone in the back seat and then get up and move to the front seat without using an action or a bonus action to dash. So, in other words, yes, I will go prone in the back seat, assuming I understand everything correctly.
Yeah, like your entire action would have been going in, dashing in, unlocking, and just
Yeah,
going
and then it
prone,
doesn't.
going front
Yeah,
and back.
going prone doesn't take an action. Okay, yeah, I was more talking about next turn, but
Got
yeah,
it.
okay, that's cool. That's my turn.
Got it. Immediately, Captain Bentley Army is going to just say, "Wait, wait! Hold up! You have the key?" That's their turn. Carthon, your turn.
Okay, I'm not gonna dignify that with an answer because this guy his guys killed like two of my friends. Yeah, okay. Getting out of the back seat, going to the front seat, and if you're allowing me to use a bonus action to start the vehicle, then I will do that.
Got it. As a reaction, Captain Belly Army is going to point the gun towards you and like, "Open the fucking door, and I won't fucking blow out the engine."
Hmm.
On his ass over.
Yeah. I
Get
think
him.
he's bluffing. I don't really want to risk splattering him. I've played Halo enough times to know that if you like do a splatter wrong, the enemy can board your vehicle and then like beat you to death. So, and this guy looks pretty strong. What species is this guy?
They might be halfling or a gnome.
Oh, okay. Well, they don't look that strong, but they also have a gun. So
Yeah,
I
they
don't
all.
really want to worry about that. It's Elf with a gun from the X-Men. Yes, there is an actual X-Men villain called Elf with a gun. Except, they're except this is like a Santa elf, so equivalent to like a halfling or a gnome. You can look that up later. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore him and use my action to pilot the vehicle.
All right.
Run his ass over.
No, no, no. That'd take distance. I'm going out. I'm going as far away as this lets me go. I know that at least a lot of pistols in D&D have not great range, so that might help.
All right.
Can I?
You are moving away, and they're gonna shoot twice at the ship.
Okay. Can I like? I guess this is on the ground still, so it wouldn't really need a special check since it is a land vehicle for the time being. This is fun and scary.
Yeah. Yeah. This thing, Captain Belly Army. Since you're not stopping, they're gonna shoot you. Yeah, they're just gonna shoot twice.
Okay. See how good this vehicle is.
That is going to be 7 points of damage.
From 2 hits.
No, that's just from the first strike.
Okay.
Another 6 points of damage.
Oh, good. That wasn't a crit.
Mm.
Okay.
You're gonna spend one more turn getting it to like the edge, and they're gonna take one more. Like they're gonna say like stop! Don't make me do this. And they're going to take
Oh,
two more.
before that, how like are the gaskets or like are like the dials freaking out with like 13 points of damage on it, or is everything holding together decently?
Decently, but there's definitely some concerning parts. Cough, cough. It's not going. It's not going to go down until it gets down to 0 HP.
Okay. All right. I'll keep flying out.
I will say, this ship was a copy of Rava, so that's the reason why it looks like we're hitting Rava, but it's not.
Oh
It it
no.
it it it,
Well,
it
okay. Hopefully she survives or it survives. Oh no, that's another hit.
yeah.
Not Mecha Rava.
Uh,
This is
and
Rava 2.
it is going to make finally one miss.
Okay, good. I think it's
Rava
holding
2,
together
Erica
then.
Boogaloo.
But it is looking a little bit rough.
Okay, Rava is like I think like 20 something. I think she's like 22
Uh,
HP. And I
this
just took
thing's
up like 20.
this thing has 35 HP.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
And
okay. It's barely bloodied.
you leave.
Yay! I'm
Uh,
imagining the Galaxy Quest theme playing. I don't know why. Okay,
and
now that I'm in the air, do I have to make a check to like make sure I don't like immediately crash into the other wall and die?
I would like you. What skill do you believe Carthon is relying on to
Um,
guide this airship?
let's see. Okay, so normally I think I mean I feel like it would be land vehicles, which I realize is a proficiency, like a tool proficiency and not a skill. If you're asking for skills specifically, I mean I think it would be acrobatics, which, you know, is my highest skill, but also like I think this I am just relying on pure dexterity and like improv to keep this thing in the air, which I feel like would be acrobatics. If not, then maybe animal handling, because this isn't an animal, but again, you know, it's like driving Rava. That's the closest experience I have.
Got it. Which one do you want to use?
I'll use acrobatics just since it's higher,
Got it.
if that's okay with you.
Make an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's-
Really, the land vehicles wouldn't. Oh, okay, that's fine. Fair enough. Uh, yeah, acrobatics, disadvantage. Oh boy.
Got this.
Okay, 10 actually, even with disadvantage.
All right. You with Perry's like explanation on how to fly this, you're like, Okay, you begin to like pull up a little bit to at least like as you're like going down the hole, and as soon as like you break through, you essentially come up. I'm gonna. I would like you to make a immediate dexterity save
Got it. When you
because
say go down, am I going like down or up through the
like you
hole?
have to go down. You have to drop through the hole.
Oh, okay. All right. Dexterity saving throw.
Because
All right. Make that.
10 was the DC.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, I mean, I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
We rolled in double
it's
digits.
not difficult, but it's just you're not trained in this.
Got it. All right, I wasn't sure. Is all. 14.
And like you're like as like you like go up, you don't correct too much, and like you don't hit like the bottom side of like this little exit area. And like you instinctually like you remember Perry telling you about the autopilot, and you
I,
I'm sorry, not like the autopilot, but like at least like cruise control and
I
being
punch that button as soon as I can.
yeah, as soon as like you get yourself somewhat leveled, and like the feeling in your gut of like something.
Yeah. I'm quite literally flying by the seat of my pants.
Yep. As the rest of you guys hear some loud old like you guys can hear like on the intercom, uh, fuck. Everyone out of the warehouse. And like you hear like but there's some intruders still in here. If you find them, kill them. Otherwise, congregate in the meeting room. We're all heading out together.
That tells you to get the hell out of here.
Let me end combat.
Can we access the intercom from here?
Yeah, you could. Perry's more than happy to relay that.
I think I would yell out to anybody remaining in the compound. The teleportation dais is active. There is an escape. Get out as quickly as you can.
And you hear on the other side, and why the fuck should we trust you?
You don't have to. Do you have any other choice?
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Do do I have access to this like does the airship have a radio?
No. All right.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
well, okay. I don't think they would have explained to you the radio.
All right.
I
Well,
think
then I
there is probably a
that's fine.
radio, but you probably don't know how to use it.
That's fine. All
Um,
right. I will be blissfully ignorant of this
I'm
conversation.
gonna use my inspiration feature to add a +5 to that, making it a 14,
Uh,
and hoping that's high enough.
your inspiration feature.
Mm-hmm. Practiced edged. I can add a +5 by making an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw before
I
I know
think
the outcome.
I
Okay.
think he means like the background feature.
No, this is a Destiny thing.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Destiny.
that's
Oh,
sorry.
true.
That's what I meant.
Then yeah.
And to add on, I'll be like, we didn't come here to hurt anybody. We came here to save my friend. We have a way out. Please take it. And then I'll keep my bow trained on the door just in case.
So, speaking of which, I actually meant to ask something similar. So, my Destiny feature Underdog says that you can get inspiration Among other things, when you openly defy a powerful being. I don't really know how powerful Belarmo is and if he qualifies for that, but he's might be the strongest person we have fought so far since he has a gun.
I'm willing to give you an inspiration for that because that was a very ballsy maneuver
All right,
and
awesome. I got inspiration.
honestly a
Yeah.
very good idea to like fly
Very
into the
cool.
hangar. So even yeah, I definitely think I'm going to give you an inspiration for that.
Very cool. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, you got there's no response from the intercom. What are you guys doing?
Running to the exit, trying to get out here before they reach us.
Well, then move. And as you guys are moving,
It says I can't take action while the
yeah,
game is paused.
Yep.
I paused it. You see, running up running up here, like just on this edge of the hallway, the like a mercenary and like two individuals behind them, running towards you guys. Uh, keep on going.
I can only see to here. I think I have the best angle
That's
at that
fair.
point.
Keep on going.
There you go.
Uh, I imagine Perry's keeping up with you guys.
Yeah.
And once everybody's through, I'm gonna use my maul to try to just smash the door controls.
Shut.
Do I have to attack the door controls to actually see if I damage it?
I'll be honest, it's not going to affect anything because
But
there's controls on the other side.
There's the
yeah.
hope that it could affect it.
Roll to
And I
attack.
have another plan once we get into the warehouse.
Yeah, sure. Keep on going.
Let's just go. Get out of here. I think
Is
I think the ladder was up here.
all right.
Uh,
And now that we're in the warehouse proper, once everybody's back up here, can I push it close and kind of try to smash one of the wheels so that it's harder to slide out?
yeah, you smash one of the wheels. Uh, and you feel like the reverberation through your arm. Yeah, you take out one of the wheels and it leans over a little bit.
And can I also take out the other wheel right next to it? Like I'm trying to give us as much time to escape as possible before they might catch us.
Sure. One, if you want to keep on moving or if you want to stick around, you can. It seems like
Yeah.
you're not moving immediately.
Yeah. After the sliding doors closed and the wheels are smashed, getting the hell out of here.
Harry, is there anything that we can grab real quick that could be helpful? Do you have any weapons or anything here?
Oh, all my hidden stuff was in a different room. This is all essentially basic
Yeah.
goods and some illegal contraband.
Okay. Well, if you see anything on the way out that's useful, grab it. Otherwise, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna spend the time opening up the boxes for drugs.
No.
Yeah, that's not that. Even with my humor, that's not really my vibe.
Oh,
As
are we going up or Rava's and
well,
what's her name are gone, right?
yeah. As we
Okay,
head back
so
to reception,
Yeah, I'll worry about Rob in a second.
uh, as as we get there, Carthon, you are now flying underneath Tenderly, and and the and this disc.
Interesting. Does the bottom of the disc have any like interesting features, or does it just seem like concrete or whatever it's made out of?
Oh, buddy. Like as soon as like you get like a little distance away, you turn around and see like the underside of a mirror, and especially like the area around Tenderly. While you do see like off in the distance some like spires of like maybe like some communication relays, some like private docks off in the distance. Immediately around, there are like private docking areas for like restaurants, hotels, and honestly, like there's like a few like areas of like free flight. Like
Oh
they're
wow.
like they're like spheres where like people could like experience the joys of like zero G and like look down into the far quarter and be like, yeah, yeah, I'm
Interesting.
flying, and like there's a shit ton of like tourist attractions down here that
Interesting.
people could have flown to.
Got it. Well, this is totally alien to me, having never been to the Far Quarter before. Or sorry, not the Far Quarter, and having never been to the rings before. Um, do I see any other airships leaving, or have they already all left?
In the distance, you do probably see a few, but they're quite a big distance away.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad those people have their own ride. Um, I gotta admit, Carthon looks down at the far quarter and he realizes how easy it would be to run away from all this, but and he does want to live, but he has his dinosaur companion, he has all his friends, and it's not really a question that he'll try to go to the top side of the ring. Did Perry explain how to do that?
Uh, I'm gonna be honest with you. Getting to the top side is gonna be easy.
Oh, okay.
I'm willing to let you fly up and around, and that part is easy.
Got it.
The question I do ask, like as like you get up and over, like I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is gonna take a little bit of time to like completely fly under the disc and fly over. So I'm.
That's fine. That's fine as long as we agreed on like a rendezvous point.
Did you guys agree on a rendezvous point?
I feel like we should have.
Good
If
question.
we didn't.
We
We
probably
should
should
have.
have, yeah, but
Yeah.
We
Okay.
didn't.
Where would be
I
a good
outside the
where,
city.
outside the city? Okay. Yeah. So somewhere outside the city. Perhaps like on the no, I think not on the road to Marmalade because there would be still probably a lot of desperate people on that route. Maybe like it couldn't be somewhere in the city. Maybe like in like the woods, like a mile north of the road or something. I realize it's kind of vague and it
I
might
mean,
take
we
like a
could have
survival check.
rendezvoused back at the tavern we started at.
Yeah, but I'm worried that if we do it somewhere civilized, like people will swarm it. No, I feel like it should be like somewhere between Tenderly and Marmalade, since we have to go to Marmalade anyway to because that's where the bunker is that we're also going to use. So I feel like it should be part of the way there. I realize that some people might also use the teleportation Dias, but yeah, I'm thinking somewhere along that route.
A worst case scenario, there is absolutely no way to hide that you're in an airship. It's gonna be pretty obvious for your friends to see you.
Yeah,
Worst case scenario.
yeah, I know it's not. Yeah, but if I'm gonna attempt to, big word on. Uh, sorry, what am I saying? I'm going to attempt to land stealthily. I totally understand if I can't do that, but if I somehow do manage that, then they might need to make like survival checks to find me. But yeah, I probably would have.
Uh,
Yeah, okay. I
the,
will
the,
say, yeah, the rendezvous point is somewhere in the woods between Marmalade and Tenderly, but like definitely closer to Tenderly
uh,
because I have to go back into town, get Rob, and so on.
uh, Speaking of that, as like you were like essentially going and trying out a place, the rest of you guys, as you guys are heading out of Tenderly, or I'm sorry, heading out of the warehouse, like Perry is like, as you guys are passing by, there are like definitely like some people who are fallen in weapons, and as soon as like more weapons are available, they immediately like begin to like pick up a crossbow, some daggers.
Any chance are there any war picks to pick up?
If you want to make a quick perception check, you can, but that it's gonna be a little bit rough, given that that's a
I can
martial
make a
weapon.
quick perception check.
I would like to pick up a couple of daggers as well if there's any extras to be found.
Make a easy perception check.
Okay.
I got a 18.
Oh, nice.
I'll say you don't find another war pick.
Nice.
20, baby.
You know what? Fuck it. Uh, there is a body with your exact needs. Uh, and as like you pick up the body and like pull it back, Referami. I would like you to please roll a d100. Calzias, I'm going to give you a war pick, but it's not a war pick. It is a hoe, like a farming. It's okay. It functions as a war pick, but it is going to have the brittle property.
Then yeah, I'm not gonna take it.
Like it still deals damage,
Bruh.
but I'm just saying if you roll like a 1, 2, or 3 on it, it will break.
Yeah. I feel like you should take
Better
it
than
just
nothing.
in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine, I'll take it.
Yeah, just
Middle of
something.
Bachman, still picking up hose.
Shameful.
But funny.
As
Okay, so 60 on the D100.
hmm, interesting. Interesting. As I pull up my handy dandy thingamabob. Why the we will talk about this later because I, for some reason, still have not gotten a PDF. I was not ready for a natural 20. Uh,
That makes two of us.
you know what? Never mind. I'm sorry. I've completely forgot that A5E does the critical success tables. So I'm going to say for right now it's just going to be the doctorate bonus. I
Okay.
apologize. Gotta remember this is not normal 5e. This is advanced 5e. But yeah.
Okay. You said I find what I needed?
Yeah, you find a body with like about 4 daggers. You probably split it with Perry. They're nice. They're new. Honestly, they're probably engraved. Not like with names, but they have very nice markings on them. Probably someone bought them from a really expensive gift shop and then realized that, and then never had the chance to use them.
Alrighty then.
And yeah, Perry will also, for the time being, grab a shield.
Beautiful.
Uh, and like look to you guys and like, all right, what are we doing?
Alright.
Oh, and
We gotta find.
Mr. Law and Order Man, thank you.
Hey, it's what I do.
Be better than me. It's okay. I'm being honest. You did you did a lot better than me. I could not hit for shit.
Well, what do you expect when you're trying to flail around with something basically it's almost your size?
You know what? I'm gonna let that slide because your head is bigger than my entire body. I also believe you could tear me apart if you really wanted to. So, point of honesty.
Just keep a lookout for Carthon went with the vehicle and um Referami, there was other people you mentioned, right? Do we even have time to
Yeah,
try to get to them?
I don't know. I don't even know if we're in a good enough shape to attempt to rescue anybody else. I think we need to. I think we need to get back with Corthon and group back up, figure out our next move from here. But yes, there are still some people that were in my vision that I feel like we should probably save if we can. But given
Well,
our
we
current
definitely
state,
have a
I
mode
don't
of
know how well.
transportation that's faster than just running around.
It's true. And you
And
guys still need to find was it your cousin
well,
Yes. Well, my sister,
or your
Carthon's cousin.
sister? Okay.
wait, Mr. One, didn't you mention that Carthon had a dinosaur?
Yeah, you did have a dinosaur. What?
Where did that dinosaur go?
We left her with some reporter that decided to come through here through one of the teleportation deuces. He's been helping us out, but now we also need to find her.
So maybe find her?
Rava's smart. Once she picks up our scent, she'll find us, most likely.
Okay.
I think she can keep the reporter protected, and the reporter can keep her protected. At least until we get back together. Um,
Speaking of that, uh, as Rava, Carthon or Mark, could you please roll wisdom?
Yeah. Was wisdom with Rava's modifier.
Yeah, just roll a wisdom check as Rava.
Okay. Um. All right. Rolling a check. 6.
Gotcha.
No.
Cool. All right, you guys begin to head on out of Tenderly, and I'm just gonna be after a few minutes of like looking around and trying to keep an eye out on where Carthon might be. You eventually see it. The airship flying overhead. Uh, Carthon, you are in the air above the the disc of a mirror. And honestly, flying above, if it wasn't for the fact that like you know that shit's going down, this would be a very beautiful sight.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I mean the mountains exploded in the background, so presumably I had to fly over like some smoking calderas.
yeah, but like you're able to like essentially get a great view of like sorry, my first thought is like Halo 3 menu, I think.
No, hey, oh, I love it with the little with the little pieces of the orbital elevator.
I think I might be I genuinely might be wrong. I haven't played the Halo games in a
No,
while.
no, I know what you're talking about. Like it's beautiful African landscape, but also like things are blown up and destroyed since then there's also like the giant hole in the ground where the portal to the Ark is being unearthed. I'm sorry if nobody here has played Halo. I'm a huge Halo fan, so as established when I ranted about the Halo TV show, so it's Paul's fault for
not
bringing it
think
up.
good.
I apologize. This is more Halo 1. I apologize.
Oh, Halo 1. I forgot what that was
I
called.
look, but like you see like half of the ring from this aerial view all over,
Got it. Yeah.
and like down below, like the like an aerial view of the far quarter, and like a lot of its turns and quite a few like different specks of color off in the distance. And this would be very
Okay.
beautiful. And
Well, ignoring that for the time being, I do set down, if
well,
possible.
I want to say one thing first.
Of course.
You're the only one out of the party that finally sees a break in the ring. as off in the distance, probably hundreds of miles away, there is a the ring begins to not be able to support itself under its own weight. And like the break in the link causes one end of this severance to go up and the other to begin to dip very slowly.
Ah, you know what this reminds me of? Have you guys ever seen the movie 2012?
I
Because at this
have.
point, this is the only thing I can think of. I've been actually thinking that for the last several sessions. Just misery and destruction, but still rated like
Oh,
PG-13. Honestly, 2012 was like was one of the scariest movies I'd ever seen as like a 13-year-old, just because of like the enormous and casual loss of life, like billions of people dying, and we totally glossed over it. Anyway.
Got it.
Oh, God. At this point, is the sky even blue anymore, or is it turning red and orange and red?
Well, given that Inasvine is a weird demi-plane, no. But it is flowing up higher and higher. Like the smoke doesn't dissipate. It just keeps on going up and up until it reaches the outer limits of Inasvine.
No, you know how to not make light of the situation, but you know how when really big wildfires happen, the sky literally begins to turn orange and then red.
Mhm.
Is that happening because of whatever fire is happening on the ring?
Yeah, I think like the
Especially
immediate.
since there's now a huge crack in it.
I think not in your guys' area, but like other, you can definitely see like the blurring of like a little bit of orange where like especially where the mountains exploded.
That's lovely. That's very concerning.
As Carthon, you are beginning to see the end of this.
The end of all things.
As the rest of you guys run out and like see the airship up in the air, you guys begin like head towards that area. And long story long story short, Carthon, you begin to like do some strafing runs to like keep an eye out. I would like you to please make a perception check to see how much time it spends for you to reconnect with the others and like to begin to land near where they're at.
Got it. Okay.
And though I will ask the others as you guys get outside the village, is there anything you guys are doing first to get Carthon's attention?
Yes. How high up is he flying?
Once we're in a good enough spot, I guess we'll try to make a signal fire.
I also got a 6. You know what? What's the point of having inspiration if you're never gonna use it? I want to use that inspiration I just got
Go for it.
because this seems important. Also, I like using inspiration. I'm just gonna mark off that I used it and then roll again. Well, it's not much better, but a 10. At least we're in the double digits now.
Got it.
Would I have gotten an inspiration for Serve Cold for busting up their only exit from the underground base?
No, because you did not.
Fair enough.
Valiant effort, though.
And we're in the double digits. That's all I can reasonably ask for.
Got it. I'm gonna say.
Um.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna ask how high up he was flying.
How high up are you flying, Carthon?
Um, I feel like pretty close to the ground. I'm gonna say like I'm gonna say like 200 feet, which I guess isn't that close, but like just outside the range of like the normal range of most weapons, so they can't easily hit me. But not like 1,000 feet in the air. Yeah, you can definitely see down like 200 feet. You can definitely see a person from that height.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Damn.
and
Okay.
you can easily see like enough things ahead of you. Like there's nothing that can get in your way. I will say, Carthon, there are multiple people who do get on roost and trying to get your attention
yeah.
as
I'm
you're
sorry. I just have to ignore them.
like at least 100. But you do get
Yep.
after a probably about 15, probably about like after like 10 minutes after departure, you finally like begin to see the rest of your party. You see Sergeant One, you see Raph, you see Calzias, and you see Perry, but you do not see Rava. Uh,
Yeah. That's what I figured. I'll have to go back and find her.
got it. Uh, as
I'm
what,
just
what,
throwing up celestial bursts, trying to get his attention.
yeah,
It
yeah,
only goes about 60 feet up, but just this
Yeah.
little shoop of light
Yeah.
coming up off the ground.
yeah. I mean,
That
I'm
that that would definitely get my attention since I've seen you. I think I've seen you cast that spell. So and
yeah,
not many people can. So yeah.
yeah. You and like there's many people getting your attention with flares. Brett Rami's probably not the only one who uses Celestial Burst in particular, but after a few minutes, you do pick up on them. Are you ready to begin to land?
Yes, I am.
Uh, at this point, I would like you to make a dexterity check to see if this is
Dang.
a crash landing.
Okay. You know what? I should have saved my inspiration for this. Whatever.
Uh,
You saved a little bit of time. Would. I'm not going to put immediate pressure on you now.
Okay.
Of like time.
All right. 19. Great.
All right. Uh,
That's just pure dexterity, not acrobatics.
pure dexterity.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, 19.
I am going to obligatory say that the just due to the fact that you are not trained, it is still going to take 2 points of damage from the landing, but you are able to not break anything off as you land a little distance away from your party.
Honestly, in character and out of character, I cannot believe this worked. Carthon opens the door and stumbles out. He still has that like crossbow bolt in his chest. He coughs up a little blood. Well, I really can't believe it, but here's your airship.
Perry like comes on up like, holy Carthon, I have a lot of jokes, but out of respect for your cousin, I'm just gonna simply say, holy shit, great job.
Thank you. A couple things. First of all, I mean, you'll see these on the way out, but there's still hundreds of people who were begging me to save them. I couldn't. You already know that. Second thing, the ring is starting to tear itself apart. If you get a few hundred feet in the air, you'll see that maybe a couple hundred miles downspin, there's a gigantic gap of it where pieces are falling to the far quarter or like being flung out to the other end of the demi-plane.
Then
Uh,
then we need to get out of here.
you guys need to get out of here. There's only room for three. I'm staying. I have to go get Rava.
I am not leaving you.
Well, at least you or Ref should go on because I managed to mostly keep this thing in one piece, but it could fall apart at any moment. There needs to be an engineer on board to make sure it stays together. And
And
if you're staying, then that means Perry, Ref, and one, you should all go.
like Perry looks at you, Sergeant One, like, aren't you like sworn to protect the people or something? I mean that not as like a, oh, you should stay behind. I'm just saying like, is Aren't you supposed to be helping people? Eats.
That I am. But I am supposed to help people, but I want to stay behind, but I'm no engineer either.
Well, I'm not a trained pilot, but I can at least take this back into the air and get us somewhere safe. Like they begin to like climb up into the driver's seat and like reset up their seat. Uh, like begin to like reset up the air this thing. As they do, there are multiple people coming out from the city and running towards the airship. Who is going with Perry as he looks to like Raph? You coming, buddy?
Do we have any healing out of character? Cause
Yeah,
I'm
hey,
pretty hurt.
if you're about to get saved, I would appreciate healing if you have any. I have like I can like stabilize myself. It's already down, but it doesn't really count as healing.
Yeah, no, I got no healing whatsoever. That's why I'm asking. I'm at 2 right now, so if we got no healing, then unfortunately, I think this is where Rep is gonna bounce out because there's not much he's gonna be able to do if somebody can just sneeze on him.
All right, that is totally fine. I respect that. But I gotta go get my dinosaur.
Uh,
Understandable, gentlemen. Ref Rami's gonna reach out and clasp arms with them.
I'll
We'll
return.
see each
I'll
other.
return to Duster.
Yeah, so will I.
I have a feeling we'll see each other later.
Yeah, I hope
Good
so.
luck.
You mean Splurbod and Perry. You owe me that drink.
oh, I'm gonna give you a fucking bottle of the finest shit I can find in the next 24 hours.
All right. Well, like I said, I don't know where you all live, but we're from a town called Blackstone on the far quarter. Assuming it isn't annihilated by all, like the entire ring collapsing on it, you guys can come there, look us up.
Let's not even joke about that.
I'm not
Ref
joking.
Rami.
Our
It's
quarter.
upsettingly likely.
That's where I was heading after this. Before
Ref Rami.
this.
If you happen to see my sister, Maya Fal, she looks like me. Just try to get her attention to try to point her to the teleportation DS. Let her know that it's still working. She's still here.
Of course. I'll be telling everybody. Anybody I can that needs it. You guys be safe. Don't forget
You
to save
too.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Don't let the
Well,
little one there crash. All right.
well, I figure there should be just enough space in that bunker for me, Carthon, what's her name, Asana,
And Rava.
Amara,
Bravo.
Amara, Amara, and Rava. That's just enough room for all of us.
And as Raframi gets into the aerial vehicle, they look at you one and like, you coming along?
Well, I can't help but think there's more that I can do down here.
Suit
Oh,
yourself. There's a.
come on, come on. No, no, no. A third person needs to get on that ship. I didn't. Look, I risked my life to get that thing.
I mean, there
The
is a
only right thing.
there is a crowd of people coming.
Yeah, I respect that, but like, if you pick one, then these people are gonna they're gonna tear the airship apart, and then nobody's gonna get saved.
I will say
Uh,
there's definitely at least like a few people who are breaking away from the pack.
All
Like
right.
like
Well,
I will use thaumaturgy to yell at everybody that the teleportation dice is active.
all right. One,
Make your
if you
way there.
one, if you come with us, then there's not gonna be enough space in the bunker for 6 people. So if and you're having an opportunity to leave now. What I'm saying is that if you don't take this opportunity, I'm not sure you'll get another one.
Either this, or you try to find the rest of the militia and see what they have a plan to escape.
Yeah, if they haven't already or died.
Our other companion, Splurba, has some friends in the militia, but you have no idea where they are.
All right, if you guys are so damn sure,
I mean, Eatsley, if you don't want this character to leave, you're playing him. You can make whatever
oh,
choice you
that's
want.
that's fair. I'm trying to role play this.
Got it. All right. But no, Carthon really thinks you should leave.
If you guys are so damn sure that there's nothing else that can be done, I guess I'll go. I'll go with your friend.
you better get on. They're about like I'm starting, we're going, and like the airship begins to leave.
Oh shit! All right, I'm running. I'm running.
It's too high, Cal. You have to throw him on.
Uh,
You just have to toss me.
Just toss me.
Don't
Just
tell the
give
elf.
him a boost up, and with the boost, just toss him into the air.
yeah, as like you run on up, like you're about to miss the bus, jump on, and the door closes behind you. After a long series of rescues and getting people out of bad situations, you yourself take the opportunity to save yourself. As Perry gets off the ground, as honestly, the people are not even focused on you, on the Zavros cousins. The just this massive crowd is just heading out, yelling, crying. A few of them have like children in their hands as they are.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Is there like room for like babies?
No,
No. Okay.
I
you
mean,
didn't notice they were in the back.
Well, I mean, I still probably would have wanted to save one because
I imagine
I
Referami
mean,
is still using
probably a few,
thaumaturgy to
but
yell that
it's
the teleportation DS is fixed and working. We could start yelling the same thing as we're running out.
Yeah, I agree. Teleportation use is working. Just gotta get somebody who knows how to work it. Yeah, I don't really
No,
want to stick around this
there
very,
should be
very
people
sad scene.
already there that know how to work it.
got it.
That said that they would stay there long enough to get as many people out as they could.
Uh,
Whether or not they're still there, I don't know, but they did say that. So as
uh,
far as we know, there are people able to operate it.
uh, so on one end, Perry, Referami, and one, you guys begin to fly off, and I think Perry is like set up the aerial vehicle to be at an upward incline to like gradually work their way up to the second ring. And as soon as like they like after a little bit of experimentation get that set up at the very least. They, like lean back in the chair and like look back to you, Raph. And finally the tears begin to roll.
I think up to this point, Ref would just be like, just kind of like this sad but accepting look on his face as he's staring out at the window, seeing everything that's happening below him, wishing he could do more to help.
Like,
And when he hears Perry, he just turn and look over and pat him on the shoulder.
and like you know him well. He's been using humor this entire time to avoid the the obvious stress and the obvious truth. And just
Out of character, me IRL.
they just they finally, now that they finally feel safe, they can finally just let the experience wash over them. Now that they don't have to be 100%, I'm trying to survive.
Yeah. I know, Perry.
And
It's okay, though.
and I think given that they've been at 1 HP and they've just been head like maximum focus for like the past 15 minutes, I think they just pass out in the driver's seat.
Uh,
Oh
Like,
no.
no, I mean it's on autopilot. Like at least
okay.
Okay, good.
like autopilot as in like it's just gradually going up, but like he does pass out like and like goes into like slight shock from the experience. It's easy to move somebody else into the driver's seat as you guys begin to ascend to safety. Uh, Dragon eats. If you guys wish to leave, you guys can. However, Mark and Carlos, if you guys wish to continue, I'm more than down to continue.
Oh, with the session, yeah,
Yes.
I am friggin' ready. Wow, okay, this was absolutely awesome, but I'm still ready for this. At this point, I don't know what you're imagining, Carlos. So I'm imagining, again, to bring it back to Halo, the end of Halo Reach, the when Noble Six is just like facing down the entire like devastated planet. That's just what I'm imagining.
Objective survive.
Yes, exactly. Except in this case, it's objective survive long enough to get to the bunker. But yeah.
Uh,
Get to the bunker.
but yeah, Dragon eats. If you guys wish to sign out or just mute yourselves, you guys may.
All right, Eatsley, I'm
Alright.
so glad we saved you twice.
Oh, so true.
Yeah, congratulations! You made an entire character to save them immediately after one session. Congratulations.
True.
I did my job. I'm out. Deuces.
Yeah,
Good night.
Good night, man.
All right.
yeah. I'm gonna go head out. Good night.
All right.
Good night.
Have a good night, sir.
As you guys begin to Carlos, I'm sorry, Calzias and Carthon, you guys begin to yell at like the teleportation is working. You're largely ignored, but there is a few people who do step back and look at you, and one of them speaks up. What the fuck are you talking about?
Um, as far as we know, the teleportation DS is working. There's like people operating it still.
There's there's nobody there.
Oh,
In there's no operators. They're all fucking dead.
oh. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. All right, well, it's
And
unfortunate
How
news.
long has it been since we left the where Splurba was and then got rescue Referami and Perry? How long has it been?
this is like literally they're taking off.
Yeah, no,
No,
it's
I
picking
mean
up. Oh, from the warehouse.
between Splurba being saved till now, how long has it been?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Uh, with like Carthon, like yeah, because it's mainly the warehouse. It's probably been like 30 minutes. With
Oh, that's not long.
they also they like look at you like I I don't know what I don't and like they like they look at you and like begin to like run out after the airship as well.
Okay. Well,
I'll
that really sucks.
thinking about the timing and what Referami tell us. I'll let people know it's been operational for the past hour. There still might be people there operating the DS.
I'm gonna whisper, Cal. You can tell them that, and it might be true, but I totally believe that some like monster just killed everybody just to doom more people. Maybe it was the same like shapeshifter that killed the governor. Maybe it's completely unrelated. Who knows? This is literally bringing the worst in people out of the woodwork, and probably
Or it might have been those
all the
pirates.
yeah.
I do want to
Referami did let them know that the DS was operational.
yeah
I went to the
that
task them to kill whoever was still there.
out of character. You probably don't know this, but yeah, Referami did have people send out word. Out of back into the situation, Calzias, please roll intimidation
Okay. Intimidation. Why am I rolling intimidation? I'll roll it, but I don't know
to
why.
get their attention because you're the only one
Got
with a charisma proficiency.
it. That's an 11.
Still, some people begin to like hearing that you're like there might be salvation at the dais. They begin running. They stop and they give you a nod and run back towards the city, trusting your word.
Well, that still might be their best shot. I'll look at Calzias, who is in a significantly better shape than me. Well, thanks for staying with me. We've been best friends since we were kids. Only makes sense that we should live or die together.
Exactly. I
Uh,
don't know where Mathel is, but I'm gonna make sure at least you live.
I love you, man. I just want to make sure you know that.
Same.
All
Let's find
right.
Rob and the reporter and get the hells out of here.
Nice. We do the Predator handshake. And then yeah, I want to head back to where last I left Rava and reporter lady. Maybe I should have been more diligent about that, but I did tell them to stay in the area, and yeah. So hopefully they're still there.
But yeah, if once we're back in the city proper, we will start yelling for Rava and Amara.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I will do that, but first I'll fly into the air, see if I can spot them. I don't want to draw too much attention, but if we can, then yeah, let's definitely start yelling for them. Just want to check something real quick. Okay, yeah, just I'm just checking. Yeah, it looks like just because I'm a Dino Rider and have a feature called Spirit Bond, it does not give me a literal psychic connection, which I already knew. I just wanted to triple check that. All
Always
right,
good to protect that.
all right, cool. Let's go.
Why is Amara rolling stealth?
Why is
But
it
yeah,
bad? Why is it so bad? Should I roll stealth for Rava? Should I roll stealth for the dinosaur?
Uh,
imagine the dinosaur is more stealthy than the
That's
investigative
likely.
reporter.
Can I please do that, Paul?
uh, as you guys begin to look around,
Good that you
I,
rolled.
I would like both of you guys. What skills do you guys wish to use to because you guys are yelling, but are you guys using any particular skills to try to find Rava and Amara?
Um, Honestly, if we can save Amara, that's great. I'm primarily interested in Rava, so therefore, could I use my animal handling, specifically the dinosaur handling specialty? Because I feel like calling for her would still be dinosaur handling.
I'm willing to allow it.
Okay, cool. In that
Uh,
case, this is a okay, D20 plus a D6, I believe, plus 4 in that case. Is that correct?
Say that one more time.
So that would be a regular D20 plus 4, that's the animal handling modifier, plus an extra D6, right? Because the dinosaur handling is a specialty of animal handling. Or wait, no, sorry, that's extra plus D4, right? Since the specialty gives you an extra dice, right?
Yeah, speciality would give you an extra D4, and you're not able to use your land vehicles for this. So yeah, it'd just be a
Got it.
D4.
I don't know. I
Uh,
thought it was a D6, but yeah, okay, cool. Um,
I would like
uh,
Carlos, for reasons I will not explain. Please call high or low.
25.
I.
Nice.
Got it.
All right, and since I haven't rolled yet, I don't have performance or persuasion, so I'm just gonna roll good old perception to try to spot them.
Got it.
Yeah.
So close,
Alright, you like look
so
around,
close to that natural 20.
and like you begin to hear as like you guys are yelling and like looking around, Kazash, you can't see or hear anything. But as you are like calling out for Rava, you hear a. I'm sorry. Like, sorry, I forget the fucking noise I've been making for Rava, but like,
No, no, that's exactly the noise you've been making. Rava, I am going to get over to her as quickly as possible and hope that she has not gotten even more abused and beat up than when I last saw her.
all right. Are you just running right in?
Yes, I would like to do that.
All right. As you begin to run right in, you cross the street into one of Tenderly's many plazas, and it is a fucking disaster here. Bodies everywhere, in the fountain, on the benches, blood splattered, businesses destroyed. It's this literally looks like a fucking horror movie.
All right.
As
Well,
as you come on up, and as you like cross the street and like look towards the fountain, you see the prone body of Rava in the fountain.
oh gods.
Uh, as you see a group of individuals around it. Uh, someone is currently stabbing Rava.
Oh my god. Stop! I'm screaming stop as I move closer. She didn't do anything to you.
I would like you guys to please roll initiative. As
Uh,
uh, you see a few different people.
Okay.
You. Oh wait, no, I need to end the combat that I've had here. One moment. Now please roll initiative.
Uh, initiative.
Uh,
Can I?
because you did succeed on the animal handling check, I'm willing to let you roll animal handling for the initiative.
Great. I was
Carthon.
just gonna ask that. Can I also add the dinosaur expertise die to that?
Uh, for Rava, yeah.
Okay. There's the initiative. There's the initiative button. Rolling animal handling with a D4. Rolling is wisdom. Animal handling. Okay. Oh wow, another 26.
I rolled a natural 1 for a total of 2.
Don't worry, Rava also rolled a 2, which is probably good because they are at 0 HP.
Oh no.
Uh, I'm willing to let Amara roll with charisma for initiative. As you see, there's like no other immediate combat around. There's like these group of 5 people who seem to be together. Like as they turn to look at you, first of all, you see Amara, who seems to be very calm in this situation, and then locks eyes with you, and immediately, like the look of slight shock. You also recognize, remember Private Benali?
Vaguely.
He's like one of the military people who broke down and started fighting people.
Yeah, that's right.
Calzias, you remember that merfolk.
Very much so.
Oh no, not her.
And I think Calzias, I think you out of between you two would recognize the other two Dragonborn. They look vaguely familiar.
Are these the kids' asshole parents?
Yep. As they are looking at you, immediately Amara says, "Egg, yes, and like she's uh, Salantu, you, like I said, we didn't need to hit the dinosaur to get their attention.
Okay, well, it's my turn, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go up, use all my movement to, hold on, I gotta check the healing kit, see if it's an action or it can be a bonus action. Healer satchel is an action, okay. One, two, three, four, five. Don't have enough movement. All right, I'm gonna move up as far as I can.
are you gonna do anything with your action?
I mean, if I can't use it to heal, I might as well use it to dash, just so I can clear the final fight. No, no, I want to do something more useful than that. Um, I am going to try to make a. I mean, I feel like Carthon would make a intimidation check, but he realizes that it's like we're outnumbered and it's already been a really hard fight. I'm gonna try to make this a persuasion check. These are not friendly creatures, I take it.
Not really.
Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Please stop hitting her. She hasn't done anything to you. We haven't done anything to you. I don't even know who you all are. And out of character, I think that even goes for the merfolk.
Got it.
That's more Calzias' nemesis. Please stop. I'm begging you. Persuasion. All right. 18. Nice.
All right.
And that's my action.
As you say that, this Dragonborn comes on up and just. Well, we've already heard quite a bit about you, my friend. We heard you had.
Buddy,
We heard. We heard you had a way out of this terrible place.
how does he know that? Or how does she know that?
You don't know.
Okay. Yes, I admit it. It's true.
I am going to make a quick check on Amar's part. We've heard that you have another air ride waiting for yourselves from Miss Yothana here. Could you please lead us there?
Another air ride? What?
And
This is out of character.
and
I look at her because I don't think we ever agreed to that. What is she getting at?
What is she getting at? We have the
We have the bunker,
we have
but but
the
they don't
crash
seem to
bunker
know.
and the teleportation Diaz. We don't have
Yeah,
another airship.
they don't seem to know that though.
all right. Uh, they are going to make immediate insight checks
But uh, against who?
against the fact that you guys aren't saying anything.
I mean, sure, fine. What is there to say though?
I think they'll see we're more confused than anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm acting confused about why they think they know that now that it's a lie.
As they look at you, the merfolk just simply says, "Amara, is there actually another airship?" Private Vanelli's gonna go. And they're like, "Come on, Miss Yothana is a trusted reporter. Why would she be dishonest about this?" Uh, Amara's gonna speak up. Listen, I heard their plan was that they were gonna. There was a secret hangar. They were gonna get some ships. They were gonna come back for Rava, and I heard they were gonna come back and get me and her.
All right,
Out of character. This is not the plan you told her.
got it. That's what I thought. All right, well, I'll just are we in like are we in like turn order? Like, can I say something?
This is turn order. The merfolk
Okay.
is going to. Well, I, for one, you don't have a weapon out right now. uh, Carthon, don't you?
No, I have the healer's kit out. So no, I'm not going to make an opportunity attack.
I have a score to settle. As she chucks a trident at Calzias. That is going to be a hit. Solid 3 points of damage. Take that, Cal. And just points at them. I don't know, but we're not taking your ass along. And this one is going to be like, fine by me. They're going to make an attack against you. That is going to be a miss. And now it is your turn, Cal. As this essentially civilian is looking at you with just a simple blade, looking confidently at you.
Civilian, eh? Huh. All right.
Civilian in the fact that they don't have any armor on. They're just coming at you with a blade, and they're looking at you a little bit cocky.
Yeah, no, I don't
Stream has
mind
ended.
just knocking this dude out if I could.
Yeah.
Uh,
He definitely does not recognize you at all. Has not mentioned anything like that.
so yeah, I'm just gonna look at the merfolk, look at him, and I will use my action to try to knock him out with my maul.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh,
This is the mother. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
The mother is coming up to hit you.
Well, we're equal
hey,
opportunity on killing
these hands are
here.
ready to eat for everybody, equal opportunity and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Da-da-da-da. And yeah, I'm gonna attack him with the maul. Let's see if I can just knock him out and try to talk some sense to these people.
Hit, please hit. Oh, thank God.
That is a hit, but
So
they are still up.
But they're bloodied. That's
Yep.
fine.
if
All
you
right.
dumbasses will listen to us, whatever airship you heard about was a bust, but there are other ways to get out of here. If you kill me or my cousin or Amara, you ain't gonna find out anything. Are we gonna do this civilized, or they'll have to knock some sense into all of you?
Uh, I think those words do confirm. Like the merfolk responds just immediately with like, "Oh, Amara, Amara, Amara. I I cannot believe for a moment I thought you could have even thought to leave these guys behind." Rava is now going to make a death save.
Can I make that? Oh, never mind. It's good. It's actually good though. And
Uh,
technically, she should have a plus. She should have had a +1 to
yeah, but
Constitution.
but 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 the way this goes is I rolled death save. Yeah, I'll just roll con
You
saves.
know, no. I wasn't sure if you were doing that in this system. Whatever. If you still did it.
Anyway, Carthon. Uh, there are people attacking Cal, and Rava is still dying.
Okay.
And like Private Finale is looking between everything, like what the fuck is going on?
Does it look like they finally got their shit together, or are they still a nervous wreck?
If you wanted to make an insight check on your turn, you could have done that.
Okay. I think that. Well, okay. Since she succeeded for a saving throw, I guess I'm
You
going to have to. Yes, Paul.
okay? Just keep on going.
Um. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to spend my turn asking Vanali whose side he's on, because if he's on our side, I mean, he's just one guy, but we're pretty much evenly matched. Whose side are you on, Vanali? We helped you once.
Uh, are you going to use your action for this, or
I will use my action for this, yes.
please make a persuasion check with advantage.
All right. Saved your life. Um, Persuasion check, advantage. All right, 16.
They look to you and like they like begin to like psych themselves up a little bit and like I'm I'm on the side of good and making a difference and doing whatever life and weave is. I'm gonna do the good thing.
Okay, glad to hear it. And then I'd like to actually I will move up just a little bit. I'm gonna say I'm gonna look. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna look to Amara and then look back to Rava. What I'm trying to get across is that we know she has healing magic. She better use that healing magic on Rava during her next turn. Because I don't know how you're feeling, Cal, but you've already attacked one guy and gotten him down to bloodied. I feel like this is gonna be a fight. But that's my turn for right now.
Yeah, she is going to nod her head to that.
Okay.
And
Or me. She can also use it on me, but no. I'd put Rava first.
this bandit is going to like fucking listen. If you're not gonna help us out, she's gonna make an attack against you, Carthon.
What? Hey,
Sorry, he.
hey. It's okay. I rolled persuasion, but all right. If this is a fight,
To Vanali.
got it. That hits. I'm down.
As this happens, Vanali is gonna come on up, yelling like, "I'm doing the right thing!" They're gonna make their attacks. I'm sorry, not attack singular and miss.
I
Garbage.
had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Amara is going to just, all right, come on, Rava, you gotta get your friend up. We got it. As Rava comes back up with 4 HP and wakes up to see Carthon on the ground, Just like, "Arr, arr," and immediately, like, just the negative reaction of that. And she is going to look over at this individual, pull pull out like a little newspaper snippet. He's gonna chuck a piece of it at them. That's gonna be a miss. And she's gonna just get in the way. He's like, "Listen, I made a promise. You need to step the fuck back." Next up, the merfolk is gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, just keep on going with the strikes. A 14 does hit.
Yeah, it does.
Stabs you right in the back. That is a natural 20. You are at 1 HP.
Wow.
As this mermaid gets behind you, these two people begin to gang up on you and just stab you and slash you. Your go, Cal. As this Dragonborn looks at you coldly with just a arrogance to them despite being at 1 HP, and this mermaid, this merfolk is just ready to kill.
Uh, Crap, that's an action. Okay. You know what? I was gonna let this Dragonborn live, but if they're trying to kill me and I'm already almost at death's door, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that Carthon has one less person to worry about, or at least attempt to anyway.
Gotcha.
Let those kids hate me later if they find out, but life or death. An attempt was made.
Is there?
I have no more maneuvers. I have no rages.
It,
Uh,
it is. I'm sorry, is there anything else?
Unfortunately, that's the only thing I could do besides disengage and get away. But they could just easily catch up to me.
Fair enough. It is now Rava's turn. What does you can control Rava in this instance, Mark?
Um, yeah, I think she's going to attack. This Dragonborn gets flanking advantage.
Go for it.
All right. That gives a extra D4, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, 26 to hit
With
for damage.
4 points of damage as Rava defends their rider.
Okay.
Carthon, please make a death save or con
Where's
save.
where's the death save button?
Just make a con save. Please make this a private GM roll. So select on like the bottom right, public role, select private GM role, so it's just between you and I.
Okay. Um, so roll a con save, got it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a natural 20. I don't care if I rolled publicly. I'm back up.
Don't you know that I'm still standing,
Yep,
better than I
and
ever been,
okay.
looking
I
like a.
also get
I don't care if we get copyright stricken,
I
feeling like a
also get
little kid. Sorry.
I also get sorry, not advantage. I also get inspiration because the underdog feature gives you inspiration when you roll a nat 20 on a death save.
You're still standing.
Okay. I did not expect that to happen. I will mark down that I have inspiration again. And I still get to take my turn. Whoa. As much as I wish I could help out Cal, yeah, no, this lady needs to die. I'm going to attack her with, again, flanking, as she is
I
surrounded
think
on
that's
four
the
sides.
husband.
That is
That's the guy.
that is the guy actually.
Never mind. Whatever. I don't care. Um, inventory. Okay, saber. Yeah. We're rolling this unmounted, and I get the extra D4. Okay, 19 to hit.
Yeah, and 5 damage
Really?
is all you needed as you. How do you want to do this with Amara helping you out?
Hmm. I don't want to. As tempting as it is, I don't want to kill him. I forget already. I'm gonna non-lethally slash across like a vein or artery that will cause a lot of bleeding, but ultimately not let them die. And now we have a bargaining chip. Hey, we killed your husband is unconscious. Make another move, they'll die. I
Uh,
must go to their neck.
you can set up the hostage situation on your next turn, but
Got it.
Private Finale, they are just going to bum rush. Just like, I'm doing the right thing!
I don't know.
That is still a miss.
Oh.
Damn.
And Amara
Ah,
is going to, like, come on, like, essentially, like, walk over this guy and, like, sorry, watch the heels. And she, like, looks to Carthon as she, like, walks by, like, honestly, like, eyes wide open, a little bit shocked. And the mother goes down with another, like, shot of the newspaper cutting them, and they fall.
oh god, it actually is a spell called paper cut.
Yeah, it's literally paper cut.
That is hilarious. I love that.
And this merfolk looks like immediately at your offer. Nah, that is a 9 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay, good.
All right, and as that happens, Calzai, it's your turn.
Um, I'm reading the shove action. I want to see how far I could push them. Equal to 5 + 5 for every 5 points failed for a saving throw. Hey, that's a saving throw. Strength saving throw. Hmm. Strength saving throw for knockdown. Strength throw dexterity saving throw for disarm. God. You know what? Yeah, I'll just how bad does this merfolk look after everything that she's probably been through?
Uh, Looking regular actually.
Yeah, she seems pretty strong.
You know what? I'm picturing what Calzias will do, and this merfolk could have just went away, but her partner screwed us over. She tried to screw us over, and now just attacked us unprovoked. So fuck it. If I could give her a concussion, I'm gonna try to give her a concussion.
Go for it.
God, I wish I had rage. This would be so much better with rage. Oh well.
How many do you get at first level?
Two.
Two.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
18 to hit for 12 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
You were
Oh my
targeting
bad,
the
23 to
wrong.
hit. I keep forgetting the modifier when to actually add it. I keep looking at the actual dice roll.
You also targeted the wrong thing, but yeah, that definitely does hit. This
Crap. I
merfolk
forgot to
is
target the
brought
initiative.
down. Like brought down to bloodied. Once again, you somehow removed yourself from initiative, Carthon. Sorry, Calzias.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Whoa.
You that I don't know why this
Trying to
keeps.
figure out how to change targets, and I must have did that by accident.
I genuinely don't know how you're doing this.
Oh, I meant to hit toggle target state, and I must have hit toggle combat state. But yeah, I rolled a nat 1 for a total of 3, so I'm the last in the turn order.
Yeah. So after that is now Rava's turn. Uh, Due to their fatigue, they cannot dash.
Got it. In either case, I'm not sure if this would be Rava or if it would have to be me. I'd like to combine our initiatives again, as I, get on her. She could, like, scoop me up. Or she could just do nothing and I, like, just get on her as, like, the mounting a horse thing, which is something I can do not in
You
action.
you're next. I'm willing to let you guys combine.
Good, great, and then, I don't know. You can remove her from initiative or we'll just remember that,
Yeah,
she's not doing an action.
Carthon.
Okay, well,
I will say, even with a natural 20, I still gave you a point of fatigue and strife for going down.
that's fine. Can you remind me what those things do again, since I think this is the first time I'm dealing with them? I can also quickly
One.
look.
If you click on your character sheet, I'm sorry, on your character token on the top right, it shows you all of your conditions. If you go over fatigue, you cannot sprint or dash with 1 point of fatigue, and you have disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks with 1 level of strife.
Got it.
Does
All
d-
right.
does not affect combat right now.
Okay. Unless I try to make a charisma check. I mean, at this point, we've given this woman enough chances. We've given her so many chances, and she's still choosing to be evil. I'm ready. I'm ready to kill her. I'm going to move down a little, and because yeah, I'm just gonna shoot her with my longbow or
Go for it.
attempt to do that anyway.
Go for it.
Um, I am targeting the creature, and then I am going to roll for attack. Still have arrows left. All right, 14 to hit.
That is a hit,
Oh, great. For 9
There
piercing
we go.
damage.
and they are
Oh,
as you shoot them, they put their hand on their chest and float to the ground, looking at you, Cal, and just like,
You should have just left when you had the chance. This is your fault, nobody else's.
as she begins to bleed on the ground.
all right. Well, if that's everything, Carthon is just gonna like go numb for a moment for willing himself back to reality. Okay. Well, this has been
Uh,
absolutely horrible. Um, but I'm glad we're all alive. Close one. Okay. Well, let's move on. The entire world's about to end. However, I'm doing a head count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is out of character. Actually, no, this is in character. Well, it looks like somebody's gonna have to stay behind because we do have a way out, but it can only fit 5 people. And now with you, um, Vinali, we have 6.
Like Vinali's face darkens.
teleportation DS is still
The
operating.
teleportation DS is still working, or so I've heard. Look, I'm just gonna ask Amara point blank. Look, I know you came here through a teleporter. Is are you sure you don't have any way to get back?
No, I I don't have any easy way back, and I've heard that the teleportation DS is not a option right now.
Okay. We'd
And
heard that as
Why?
well. We didn't know if it
It
was
was
right.
working an hour ago.
we're going to Marmalade, right? We can go by the DS on the way there.
Oh, it's on the way. All right. Well, I'm fine with that. Let's just keep a distance.
Okay, come on. And like Vinali just has a very quiet expression as
Look, look, Vanali, you can come with us, but I don't know. I
Figure
I
this
I
out.
want I want to help you. I really do. Thank you so much for helping us.
Yeah, and we'll figure this out. I'm not very familiar with the tech, but I've read a few manuals. I might be able to do something.
To get one more
And if
spot.
nobody's destroyed it yet.
uh,
Yeah.
I would like you to make one more persuasion check at advantage, Carthon. With your
All right, cool.
heroic flair is coming in here.
Got it. So since I have a
Wait, no,
minus one,
I'm sorry, you have disadvantage, so this is just rolling at normal.
why do I have disadvantage?
You have a point of strife.
I thought you said strife was just -1, not
No, it
disadvantage.
is disadvantage.
Okay. All right. But it's still at normal. All right, rolling persuasion. All right. Is 13 good enough?
He looks at you. I've I've done something terrible, and I wouldn't feel good if I left it like this. May I please go with you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, I wouldn't mind if you came, but I'm not sure we'll be able to save everyone, and I guess we can cross that bridge when we come to it, but man, I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope we do find a way to save you, and not
We'll
just
save
you,
what we
but all of
can.
us.
He,
We'll save what we can, and like I said, I've read a few machinery manuals. I might be able to do something with the teleportation DS.
you
Just try not to break this one, assuming it's not already broken.
and you guys head to the main teleportation dais.
Yeah.
And
Perhaps we should like keep a wide berth just in case there's like, evil people still there. Or we just go right on up because there's like five of us.
and as you come on up, the entire building has collapsed.
Hmm.
There are plenty of people who are absolutely broken down in despair.
Question: does it look like this happened because of a possible earthquake, or does this look like it happened because of it was bombed?
Make an engineering check. Because I feel like anything with regards to buildings would definitely fall under engineering.
Yeah, I definitely agree with
Yeah, and
that.
I believe I do have the weapon. I I am proficient with I believe I am proficient with Mason's tools as well.
Then
Yeah, I am
please,
proficient with Mason's tools.
then roll with an expertise die.
Cool.
Nice. That's a D4, right?
Yep.
You're a regular dwarf.
That
Very
is
excellent.
a 23.
Looking at this, this isn't just an explosion. You actually recognize this as either through magic or more conventional means, which you're not entirely sure which one. This was a coordinated explosion, similar to like exploding out in like a new tunnel with uh like C4 charges. Something blew up at multiple places at the same time to take it down quickly, efficiently.
This was
There,
no accident.
yeah,
But
definitely not an accident, like you just said.
let's go. We'll figure something out.
Oh, wait. There's just one thing. There was like teleportation crystal in the governor's mansion. Would it be? I'm just making stuff up. Would it be possible to like find the power source and at least like teleport and get like one or two more charges out of that if that's still here?
Cal, you know.
Even if we
Sorry.
even if we could power up that teleportation device, the console is busted.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I guess you would need a console to work it. All right.
We'll figure
Really,
something out.
you couldn't fix it? I don't. You're the engineer. I trust what you have to what your judgment.
So we'll figure something out.
Okay.
You guys, what do you guys do?
Sounds like we're going to Marmalade then.
You guys begin to head out, and at this point,
The In Marmalade, what building has the crash out bunker?
the nursing home.
Nursing home. And we haven't found anything that might say what other building might have it.
No.
No. How did we find
So
out
we'll
about
have to
that
make an
anyway?
educated guess and hope we're right.
Uh, You guys had went well. Spurbod had gone there with Rodgel,
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Rodgel's mother told told Spurbod about it.
Got it. And I
Uh,
guess there was like nobody in there at the time, so nobody knew that it
yeah.
was there. Okay.
So and inline you to that secret, and then you guys found the manual, so you guys definitely know how to work it.
Okay.
As you guys leave Tenderleaf, this hopefully last time, the chaos has died with many tourists, guards, civilians, some adventurers who have fallen victim to this terrible event. People who are just crying and curled up and trying their best to like put together something. This once beautiful, quaint vacation resort now turned into a massive graveyard. You begin to head out, and as you begin to go along the path to Marmalade and like bodies and probably the sounds of distant combat as some people are still trying to make something of this. Amara looks at you guys as you leave and just this I don't even have the words to describe what is going on.
Well, neither do I. Neither do I. Of course, you're a reporter, so that's probably more significant for you.
There's
They say
literally
when an animal. Go
there's
ahead. Sorry.
there's literally no listen, I've been writing articles about, you know, s you know, local magical beast escapes pen, whereabouts found, adventurer 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 finds new wife. Stay tuned. And now this definitely won't make it for any happy Sunday morning paper.
I forget if you told us this, but why did your bosses send you down here in the first place? You're not like a war correspondent.
No, I'm actually an independent reporter. Uh, I
Oh, I see.
I I cover war. I cover wars. Uh, I I do my work with Our Heroes Tonight a lot, but I sell my articles to the those who offer the most, the newspaper or the publicist that offers the most.
I see. All right, I was just curious.
And well, this was too good to pass up. Though, fuck. Amara one day ago, if I could tell her something, I would have told her to stay home and I don't know,
Would you have listened to her?
Knowing me, no. As you guys begin to walk the path, you hear some rustling in some nearby flowers. Uh, I am going to do something really quick. Because this is going to be very importante.
Sure, yeah.
That's a lot of dice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned.
What are you guys' passive perceptions?
Um,
13.
Mine is 14, I believe. Actually, let me check that. Yeah, it should be 14. I don't really see where it says passive perception. I'm just adding 10 plus my perception modifier.
If you go to your stats, if you look at the parentheses next to it, that is your passive stat with that skill.
I see it now. Yeah, it is 14. It's also the bottom. I just didn't see it.
That's fair.
Okay.
But yeah, you hear some movement from the bushes to your right. Quite a bit of movement. Like while you guys are probably about like 100 feet away from it. It it looks sus. And I believe
Are we going?
I believe you're the only one who picks up on this, Carthon, because yeah, barely made it.
Got it. Wait a second, guys. I'm gonna whisper this. There's something moving in that bush about 100 feet ahead. Let's go around it. Let's go off the path for a second to the left and avoid it. I think there's somebody waiting in ambush or something.
There are some bushes to the side.
Hmm.
I take it.
Perhaps out of character. Perhaps they're on like both sides, but I just hear
Y-
that one particular bush rustling.
Uh, y- uh,
Hmm.
so to be honest with you, there is rustling like on the right hand side of the road. There's you don't see the similar rustling on the left hand side.
Yeah. Let's go off the road to the left for a few 100 feet, I think.
And as you begin to like move into the bushes, you hear a voice just say, "Hey, hey, hold up, hold up! Don't
What?
don't you?" And like you hear the voice of that small person with the gun.
Uh, okay. Like
Don't
from nearby or from that bush.
from the bush as you guys begin to get some cover
Okay.
as you see this individual with the gun come on out. Come on. You you fucking left? I cannot fucking believe you just took the airship and left.
Okay, well, that's the guy who was trying to kill me earlier because I said I stole an airship. That's the guy I stole the airship from. Trust me, he's bad news. Up to you whether you want to fight, since it might be him or it might be more people, or if you just want to run. Since I've had a long day, I'm going to pass out if much more happens to me. And so will Rava, and so will Cal.
So and the guy with the gun continues. So I'm gonna need you guys to stop right now, or we're gonna continue to have an issue.
Us, Carlos.
Unless we're only moving 30 our normal speed and also dodging, one of us is gonna go down most definitely.
Well, I mean, I have a mount. Um, so you want to fight? You want to fight then?
No,
No. I'm talking to Carlos.
I don't want to fight,
You
but
don't want
it
to. Okay.
sounds like running is not exactly a good option either. We might have to try to listen
Okay.
and play this out.
Then okay, I'll listen to the guy. Okay, what do you want?
I want a way out.
Fuck you. There's oh man, I probably shouldn't have said that on stream, even if it was role playing. Look, sorry, we already got a lot of people who want a way out. All right.
You flew out of here. You had the opportunity to leave, and you didn't take it. So either you're really stupid, or there's another way out.
How did you even find us?
You want to know the truth? Complete fucking coincidence. Me and my.
Uh,
These are my people. And we were just doing a job.
oh,
Did
I
you
really don't
keep
want to get into another combat.
a lot of my mom
I
dad's
think we should
money
leave.
ship?
Uh, I will remind you, you are unable to dash. In
Where I
that,
was not able to dash.
and neither are you.
Um, well, it's true that I can't dash, but I do have a higher base movement than this guy.
Which might not matter if they are dashing. But I'm just letting you know this is. If you want to look at the.
Paul,
Yes?
out of character, can you tell us how this guy found us?
Complete coincidence.
Okay, you rolled like a D100 or something, and it was high or low enough.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotta love the luck of the draw.
Freaking love it. All right, I'm rolling initiative. Wait, can I see this guy?
Yeah, you definitely see the person with the gun. Though,
Is
I, I,
is
I
it
yes,
is it just him, or does he have people with him?
there's still more movement from the bush.
Look, we've been here an extra hour. I think I'd like to be done for the night.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
If that's okay with you, Carlos.
I'm completely fine going for this combat another time.
All right, well then, hey, it was great talking to everybody. I hope you enjoyed the performance. But yeah, we've been on for 4 hours. I think that's long enough. We'll resume
Yeah.
next time for our exciting 10th session.
Listen, yeah, I know I was pushing a little, but yeah, definitely needing to take a second. Uh, this will probably be this upcoming moment will probably be the last episode of this arc.
Yeah,
So,
we either have to really look out of this, or one of us is not walking away from this.
as
Oh
the
boy.
as the dust blows on the trail, as two two unstoppable fates collide. Who knows who will be our survivors tomorrow? I wish you guys a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves. And
Yeah.
remember, it always happens on game night. Take
Yeah.
it.
See you guys
Good
next
night,
time.
Good
everybody.
night.